Okay, stream is starting. Right before I start and launch it, gotta mention that last week I realized after closing the game, it didn't actually close. So the playtime for it is sitting at, let me double check here, 6.5 hours. So it was running for a good 2.5 hours after I ended last week's stream because it was in the background, just fucking open in the background. And I found that out, I think because I noticed my RAM use was oddly randomly high, or CPU use that was randomly high or something. I don't remember what it was. I just happened to glance over at the MSI Afterburner graph I have on my second monitor, and I saw something off, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Open Task Manager, start scrolling through it, sort for whichever thing was high. And I was like, why the fuck is this open? What the hell? And I had to call the process. So that might happen again this time. I don't know. At least I now have a note of it, and I can remember, and it's still a fucking problem. I don't know if it happened after first time start, and it just stayed that way before starting the stream. I don't know. I'll have to figure out if it does it again or not. So let's go ahead and launch the game. It's fucking stupid that it didn't close. It pisses me off though, because of fucking pay to win bullshit. The fucking just everything about it. It could have been such a good game. My thumb was annoying too. Still don't have all the feeling back from the spot that kind of got torn up. Or almost completely torn off, whatever, from the plywood of the air conditioner adapter for the window sleeve part.
In an age of lawlessness.
Oh, duh, you have to hold the fucking button. I forgot. It's like, you can't skip this unless you hold the button, dipshit. It's like, oh, okay, I forgot. Where is my character? Oh, wait, this is my character, right? Yeah. Duh. I forgot. Okay. I was thinking I was some barbarian character because I did that on... What the fuck was it? The last Warhammer game. I don't remember its name already. I fucking... Oh, Inquisitor Martyr. Duh. Magnus cares. Wait, what? Oh, right. Wait, I'm still on this? I'm confused. Does it not save quest progress or something? Or are there different chapter stories that you unlock as you go through? Or what's going on? Why is this got all sparkly shit and an exclamation point? This is just my stuff that I put in here to sell or something. I don't remember. Hear sparkle sounds. It's kind of annoying. Now it's gone. I think it was that chest. Whatever, I'm gonna probably fuck up the controls a lot. I also realized after last week's stream that the webcam is covering part of the stuff. So let's see. If I put it down there, let's see about putting it on the right. Because on the right there's nothing really there except the quest stuff and the mini-map above it. But yeah, so I'll put it there instead. So you can see the orb above level next to LT. That's that Blood Rage thing. I think it was called Blood Rage or whatever the fuck it was. It was some power-up thing that I mentioned last week as I was filling and stuff to be used. And since I was playing other stuff, I'm probably going to forget the controls, but whatever. We'll figure it out. I don't remember what this does. Oh well. Oh, that's down, duh. Stupid ass map. You make it look like it's up, you deep shit. You need to lower that fucking thing down. It's in the wrong spot. Oh, whoops. I was staring at the mini-map, not at the fucking game where I was going. Main quest. Okay. And I also, just a couple days or so ago, released the first scripted video I've ever done. Oh, that's right. This does that. So it's just a new series starting. It's gonna be kind of a rare thing I do. Okay, kill 1,000 demons. Or daemons or whatever. And just it's a screaming into the void thing. Already got some dipshits commenting on it, being fucking retarded. Whatever, not surprising. Gonna have a lot of fucking retards commenting on shit. Oh fucking well, they're still fucking wrong. I made one mistake in the video though. There was a point around the 7-minute mark where I mentioned that there are 3 unspecified types of keyboards during one of a search, because the first video is about keyboards. And I accidentally only put 2 images, but whatever. It was my first time using DaVinci Resolve. I was going to use Blender, but Blender fucking sucked ass to try using. Blender has the same shitty fucking control layout as DaVinci Resolve, though, so I was starting to use DaVinci Resolve and was like, this is fucking retarded, I don't want to use this. I may as well just uninstall and go back to Blender. I almost did, then I looked at the effects and I was like, oh, okay, you know what, fuck it, this has kind of some neat rendered effects you can just drag and drop to apply to clips. Then that started crashing the goddamn thing every fucking time. I was like, goddamn piece of shit. But by then I had already gotten through quite a fucking bit of the editing, and I was like, god damn it. So I just stuck with it, and yeah, then of course after a while it stopped showing the fucking stuff applying after it was actually dragged and dropped onto a spot, so I had to use some other fucking option to sort of simulate it. It was probably still applying it, it just wasn't showing it in the playback because it's a buggy piece of fucking shit, which kind of makes it pathetic that there's a paid version that costs $300 fucking dollars when you can't even get the goddamn free version and not crash, and to actually show shit in playback when it's there. Like if you go 1 fucking frame at a time, it'll show the stuff for most of it. Sometimes it was still covering up or not displaying stuff. Even if you didn't just play it back and you just went and fucking clicked a frame forward in the playback timeline. It was going fucking full retard on me though, and basically like, oh yeah, it's not gonna show it. So at one point I was like, okay, is it actually just not showing, or is it just not adding it at all? So I rendered out a little piece and was like, okay, so it's actually there, it's just not showing it in the goddamn playback because it's full fucking retard. So, and I only did that with one spot, not the spot where it wasn't showing the fucking effect applying at all. It was instead just showing everything under it as black. Or like it was showing the effect applied, I mean, but like the stuff under it was black, so it wasn't properly showing it. So it was fucking dumb, but whatever. It's stupid. At least it's something free I can use, but it's still fucking retarded. I wouldn't complain so much about it if it didn't have a free version. And to even get that free version, you have to enter your fucking address information and shit. And I refused to do that. Instead, I looked up some information like, why the fuck does it do this? Why do they want this information? Why do you have to fucking register your information, dox yourself to get some free fucking software? Looked it up and was like, oh yeah, well apparently you can just enter whatever the fuck you want and it won't actually check. So I just entered 1 for everything. Then the email address I just did 1@1.com. Like, okay, fuck you. I'm not gonna fucking dox myself for this free shit. It makes sense if you're buying it, because then billing information, but I'm not buying the goddamn thing. So why the fuck would I give out that information? I don't want marketing emails, and I think it mentioned like marketing emails and shit would be sent to you. So if 1@1.com is actually a real email address, then they're probably going to get some information about shit. But you can blame you can blame Blackmagic. They're the people who made DaVinci Resolve, so you can just blame the fucking idiotic choice for them to do that bullshit. I also forgot to add some sound effects that I meant to add, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I think the video turned out pretty good overall. I kind of fucked up reading the script, and that's actually what took the longest to edit. It took 2 days to edit the audio, It took almost a couple hours actually to record the audio after I finished last week's stream, so my voice starts going out at the end of the video. Because by then I had been streaming for 4 hours, then by the end of that audio clip it was up to about 6 hours straight of talking, so just non-stop fucking talking. So my voice kind of needed a bit of a rest. So I was going out at that time. I was like, okay. So, whatever. No big deal. Overall, it turned alright. Turned out alright. It was just about keyboards, just a little start. That's just the one I wanted to start with. Because I was looking up some keyboards some time back, and was like, this is fucking stupid. I can't find a goddamn thing. It's bullshit. So... I'm not sure what one I'm going to do next. It's going to be a while. There's no set schedule for them. They're probably going to end up kind of a long span apart in time between them. So, we'll see. Whoops, wrong thing. Let's see. I leveled up. I don't remember where the level stuff is. Okay. And I don't have skill points I apply, right? It's been a long fucking week. I don't remember much of anything about this fucking game. Let's see. That's just a teleport I never used. This is the fucking fireball thing I keep throwing. Oh yeah, this is the... What is that?
Perfection.
Oh, right. Area attack. Okay. Which is... does not have a new thing unlocked. What about you? Nope, you're still maxed. You are... Let me just click here, click there. Or not click, press. So I can go down. Looks like I can't get... What is this? Oh, tornado! What does this do? Oh, that costs 5 points. I don't have 5 points to spend. What is this? This is RB... RT. I think... Oh, this is the fireball. Or the constant attack. So this is the lightning one. Takes 0 points. This takes 4. This takes 5, but it's... I never use it. So let's swap you for... Seeing what this does.
Patience.
Can I control this? Yeah, I can control that. Can I control it and this at the same time? No, I cannot. So why would I bother using... That's stupid. I guess I could throw it out there. It does 751 for 7 seconds. Versus Fireball is 480. Oh, I guess it's stronger. I could swap them. Swap their positions. Control, although the fireball is faster, although I kind of just let things come over to me. So, yeah, I'll swap these positions because I'm more prone to hitting X than I am for hitting B. Whoops, god damn it. So, hit that there. Okay. And I can't bring up a full map, so I have to use the mini-map. That I do remember. So let's go over this way first, because the other way seems like it might be kind of the correct path to be going. There is a chest here, and my hand itches. Okay. Yeah, so this is a little dead end. And I did not check items in inventory. It's, change. Okay, fine. No. Wait, what do I have? There's a compare. Yeah, there's a compare. Okay, what I'm using is 200 armor. This is better, so I'll swap because there's nothing else missing. And this one's even better. So even more armor and more max health. So swap again. What about the sword? Health drain. Wait, what I'm using is also health drain. Oh wait, no, this one's new. Damage over time, don't care, because I don't think I really have any damage over time effects, and I'm pretty sure that is only to damage over time effects. I don't think it's just some passive thing that's just always hurting enemies. Don't know about counterattack stuff. I don't know how to counterattack in this game. At least I don't fucking think it's some automatic thing that's happening. Because all I have are the spells. I don't know why he even has a sword when he never uses the fucking sword, so whatever. Max health. That's a huge increase. But I'd rather have the health drain. Because that way I can heal. So I'm not using this. No new gloves, pants, boots, rings. What about this? This is a damage over time thing. What I'm using on main does. And an energy increase. But this new one has a decent increase to damage. It has the loot quality. It has critical damage, but whatever. This has a little armor piercing. Let's just use this because I don't really care so much about the damage over time and the max energy I'm not worried about. And this one looks like it's just worse in every way. Pretty much. Okay. Alright, now go back to the path I was going before. And I can take a look. Okay. Alright. And use that. I gotta stop pressing X if I don't need to press X, but whatever. Alright, I should press B before I press X, because that way I can control the tornado and keep it near. Although, the tornado is slow enough, maybe I should control the fireball instead. Because that way the tornado will go straight ahead. And kind of stay close to me, because it's slow enough that it shouldn't be an issue. Just letting it go in a straight line. And the fireball goes faster, so I can keep it and circle it around. So, oh well, doesn't matter. Also got a, I actually also didn't realize, it wasn't editing mistake, it was a recording mistake, because I used OBS to record the footage from Panel Attack, which is kind of like a Tetris Attack thing on Steam. Sort of like it. It doesn't have the adventure mode, and some other stuff is missing, like puzzle. They changed some of the rules, like the metal blocks have different rules to them and stuff. But it's essentially the same thing, almost. It's similar enough that if you played Tetris Attack, you'll like Panel Attack. I didn't have an issue with the control overlay in that, because I didn't use that, because I can't fucking use control overlay with that, because I use my classic controller for it. And that doesn't have button input registered correctly with the capture thing I'm using right now. Just because it uses an adapter to get that Wii U Classic Controller Pro connected to my computer, and that adapter doesn't have standard fucking control layout stuff that is something you would expect. God damn it.
The unbeliever. Tear him apart.
Next. It doesn't have like standard stuff that you would expect from a controller to be detected and all that. So that not really an issue. But with Mario Kart 8 and Zelda Wind Waker HD, those were recorded on CMU, so emulator, because I have those on disc and I dumped them off of my Wii U onto my computer sometime back. CMU doesn't actually agree too much with, whoops. I didn't know my health was getting low. It didn't give any indication, goddamn you. I didn't even pay to revive. What's this do? What? That's bullshit. I didn't know that my health was low. I have no health bar over my head, and the fucking health bar is kind of hidden there. Use half passion. Apparently I was taking a shitload of damage by standing in the green shit. And I can't really see my health unless I turn my head. Anyways, the fucking OBS doesn't agree with Zeno, so some of the footage can be a little stuttery sometimes. There was nothing I could do about it. I got it down as much as I possibly could, but the issue was just like the gamepad view overlay. That's actually not the gamepad connected to my computer. I looked up the way to try getting that done, and apparently there is no way to do that. There's something someone's working on that uses a USB plug as an adapter you can connect to, but it's not released yet. There is something else to make it so you can do something that isn't fucking necessary. Like you run, I don't remember what the fuck it was. Not what I wanted to do. I think it's like you run system stuff to the Wii U, and then from there it goes to the gamepad or something. I don't remember what. But you can't get the inputs from the gamepad into the computer, basically, and use it just as a regular controller for a computer. So I just used my Xbox controller on that, and I used an image of the gamepad, then multiple layers of button inputs from the controller capture I use here. And I fucked up with that because in order to do that I had to get some transparency effects applied, and sort of screwed up on that a little, so some of the gamepad stuff was a little transparent where it shouldn't have been, so I adjusted that after I realized it after rendering the video. So the future ones won't have that issue. I also changed the color of the sticks because I didn't like the white color of it, because it was kind of stupid. Just whatever. Doesn't match all that well with the white on the left side of the controller of the gamepad image. So I changed those sticks to red, and the circles and some of the areas around it where it may look like it's white or red or whatever. That's just because I couldn't really crop the controller layout thing in just the right way where I could still use the thumbsticks and the inputs and all that shit. And OBS doesn't have circle cropping, it only has square cropping, so I had to use a fucking color key to remove stuff on it. It was just, so it just kind of leaves some little pixel artifacting of color from it, where I tried removing it because I have to overlay the buttons and inputs and stuff over the image of the gamepad. But I did that so I could actually have the screen of the gamepad visible, because it does have that appear. Because it does emulate the controller screen as well. But yeah. Future ones, if I record more Mario Kart footage, it might end up showing the me, because actually just yesterday I also backed up Twilight Princess for the Wii, because I have the Wii version and the Wii U version of that. So I have Twilight Princess and Twilight Princess HD. And I backed up the Wii version because of Dusklight. I'm guessing the Wii version will be the next on the list that they port over to it, because they say more are going to be brought over, and right now it's just GameCube version. The Wii version is just GameCube version, but mirrored and with a change to the controls. So I'm hoping that after they get the Wii version, they'll eventually bring the Wii U version over. I'm not sure if they will. Significantly different there. So I'm not sure about that. But just in case, when they do get the Wii version brought over, I'll be able to play Dusklight. So I'll be able to play Twilight Princess at 170 frames per second instead of just fucking 30. And it will be kind of nice, because then you can also look up Texture Pack to actually make it look like Twilight Princess HD and just have more controls overall. So then it can make it so I don't need to use the Twilight Princess HD version I have on Cemu, which I also have on disc, which is how I got it on my computer for Cemu. So anyways, the other stuff I did, though, since I'll be able to use the Mii's from the Wii U, I also tried playing Sonic Lost Worlds, because I have that on disc as well. I never really played it worth a damn. I think I did a playthrough of it when it first released. But I hate the fucking gamepad. I just hate using it. I don't know why everyone says it's comfortable. It is not comfortable. It has never been comfortable. They're full of shit. If you use it for like fucking 30 minutes at a time, sure, it's okay to hold for 30 minutes at a time, which is probably all they're fucking doing. But if you're actually playing a goddamn game for a longer span of time than 30 fucking minutes at a time, play for a couple hours or something, holding it actually starts to hurt your goddamn fingers. It gets tiring because there's nowhere to actually hold on to the fucking thing, so it's a piece of shit. I hate it. It's too goddamn big. It gets in the fucking way. It's annoying. It's just... I hate it. It's garbage. It's always been garbage. So the fucking... That's just one I was like, okay, I want to see if this is actually any good with controller, and I don't want to rebuy... I think it's on Steam. But I don't want to rebuy the goddamn thing on Steam. I already have the fucking disc for the Wii U version. So I was like, screw this shit. I'm not going to rebuy it. I already have it, so let's test it. And I started launching it in Cemu, and it just kept fucking crashing. Changed some settings around. Finally get to play the game, play through the first stage. Get to the second stage, I beat the boss, then it crashes when the sun comes up. I start playing around with more settings and find it starts crashing more. Look up some information, it's like, oh, this actually requires the multiplayer component of the Wii U. Or the online component, I mean, of the Wii U. So I dump the online component of my Wii U onto a thumb drive and transfer that over to my computer. And now I have my fucking Wii U console profile, so I can use my Mii. Even though he has no face on Cemu, which is a little odd. I don't know why that is, but oh well. They have different stats than the other characters, and I don't like how Mario Kart's stats are, whoops, mostly hidden. It's a little stupid. Like, they show some of them, but they don't show all the stats. It's kind of like the hidden combat experience stat, or combat level stat, basically, of the original red, blue, and technically Japanese green Pokemon games. Because if you use rare candies in those games, you actually screw yourself over. Because rare candies in the original Pokemon games, it'll make your Pokemon a weaker version of something else that has never had rare candies used. So if you use the missing number glitch of the original Pokemon games, something I did a lot when I was a kid, if you do that, and you max out your Pokemon to level 99, you'll find that they're still about the equivalent of something that's only like maybe 5 levels, maybe 10 levels higher, if you do that when they're like level 45 or something. So it'll only be like the equivalent of a 50 or 55 or something. So they can still get one shot by certain things that are half their level or less. And I didn't know this was a thing when I was a kid. And I kept wondering what the fuck was going on. And eventually just kind of pissed me off. I only figured out, I think when I got into high school. I don't remember. By then I didn't have the games anymore, but yeah. So it gives more armor, counterattack damage, loot quality, hell of a lot less max health. So I'm sticking with what I got. And it also made sense too, because back then I would go to one of my cousin's places and they had Pokemon Stadium, and I would bring my game over and I would use my Pokemon on there, and it was just every single fucking battle their Pokemon was always faster because he didn't use the rare candy duplication from that glitch. He actually went and raised them up. So I was fucking... I don't remember if the max level was 99 or 100 on there. But mine were max level. And his were, I think, in the 70s, and it's like, somehow they're always faster, they're always killing mine in one shot. It's like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand. I didn't know there was that invisible stat. But Mario Kart 8 has a similar thing with each character having a invisible stat, which is kind of retarded. And the Miis themselves also have a few different stats depending on the body type of those Miis. And I think the one I have, I think it was about the equivalent of Luigi or similar to Luigi's invisible stat. But I don't remember. Whatever. I just remember it was the one I ended up using the most when I actually played it on my Wii U. Because it was the one that seemed to do the best for controls and speed and all that. So this does give health drain, no counterattack damage, gives more damage, and armor piercing. So let's go and swap this sword. And this one is worse. There's no health drain on it either. No health drain. Okay. Max health, damage over time. No health drain. It's a lot of max health, but I want the health drain. If there's no health drain, I'm not gonna swap to it. Health drain is useful. Especially if I get in one of those stupid green pools of acid shit that does damage over time. What is this used? This is max health and loot quality. Okay, that's crap. That's crap. What about this ring? Resistance, health... Oh, okay. Stick with what I got then. This is... Oh. It's worse than what I'm using. Gives armor piercing. Gives damage. I may as well swap to this one. Is there anything else? No, okay. And what about these? Probably crap. Yeah, that's crap. Okay. In that case, go and talk to them before I go over to this dude. Just in case I can finally sell some shit. I don't like that I can't fully access stuff in this game. They did the same bullshit as the Inquisitor Martyr, where it slowly unlocks stuff throughout the course of the game.
Witch Hunter. Here is the tattoo. Tell me what it says.
It's kind of stupid.
The symbol should not be difficult.
Because it's like, oh,
return to
here's a fucking standard gameplay element.
I shall have the location.
Makes sense, you can sell shit. But you can't sell shit, you gotta unlock the ability to sell shit. Like, why? Why is this being locked off? You're getting so many items, when the fuck do I get to sell stuff? Dumbass game design. Extra skill points. And that's half-assed as well. That's happened last week as well, where I just fade the screen out and fade it back in, and character will be gone. They were too lazy to make them just walk away. Like, come on, man, really? Fucking dumb. It's actually just really fucking pathetic. Makes the game seem so half-assed. Some greedy bastards made it. Really yeah, see, I still can't fucking trade. I don't know why. It's so goddamn retarded. It's just, oh, donate. Okay, so for reputation, but you can't see what your reputation is. I don't know how to fucking see reputation, so why the fuck would I bother trading or donating? I'm not going to do that anymore unless that's how you unlock. Oh no, I guess it says reputation 1 on the left down there. So all the shit I've already given this prick, reputation is at 1. And barely any increase to the fucking thing. And I don't know how you unlock trade. I don't know if you have to have your reputation higher to unlock trade or something. Like, I guess I have to donate the shitty gear or something. So the common crap here. I guess I can mark all of them and trade at once. Barely does a goddamn thing, though. So stupid. Oops. Now there's nothing in there. Where is this? This game kind of pisses me off with its controls of this menu. It's crap. God damn it. I swear they didn't fucking test it with the controller. It was like, oh, we want this radial thing, and fuck you. Fucking Wind Waker HD knew better, because they have a radial thing for choosing wind direction, but instead of actually having to hold the fucking direction you want the wind to go, you can just press left or right. And it'll move it over one space at a time, which is what they should have done on this. Kind of make it like it's a straight line, then you just go left and right across, but that straight line is just curved. So, going right, it'll go down and around the curve. Going left, it'll do the same thing, as if it's a straight line. Doesn't even have the fucking line around the fucking thing. There's no goddamn excuse for them to not do that. Would have been a lot easier to control. But they're dumbasses. Whatever. Guess they expected this game to be popular or something and get them a lot of money. And I really fucking hope it didn't get them a fuckload of money. I hope it didn't get them shit for money, actually. How does that say it's all fucking high? Oh, right, because it's got a lot of health, but no health drain. And they're stupid and gotta basically ignore those stats because they fucking aren't what you would think for the category of defense. It's kind of brain dead. Oh well. Go to over that doors this way. Kind of hard to see the minimap because I have the overlay open. It is a little funny though. When I rendered that video, when it rendered, where the fuck am I going? Oops. I was looking at the wrong goddamn spot. It's up here. It's my fault, not the game's. I was
young prince.
hoping the video would render pretty fast, and it kind of did. It was faster than real time, which is kind of nice. But, like, just to show or explain further just how much of a buggy piece of shit DaVinci Resolve is.
And the signs point to a propitious
Before rendering it, it estimated the whole video as being 1.44 terabytes, and I was looking at it like, there is no goddamn way that can be accurate. How the fuck is that even possible? Because I set it to 50 megabit per second AV1 output. And there's no goddamn way. I was like, that does not calculate. That's fucking impossible.
This conspiracy will be at an end.
Like, holy fucking shit. So I selected just a few seconds, or just under a minute actually. I think it was 58 seconds in total. Then it said 36.1 gig, I think, for that. So I rendered it out. Waited. Then when it was finished, checked it. Looked at it, I'm like, yeah, this thing's not even 1 gig. So I then rendered the whole thing, stress out the whole fucking time, because the goddamn size approximation. Keep an eye on my goddamn hard drive space the whole fucking time. And it's just very slowly ticking down. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to estimate this as being like 15 gig when it's done. I don't know. I don't want to calculate it out. It varies too, because the 50 megabit per second may not actually be a full 50 megabit per second. It's just going to be equal to the quality of 50 megabit per second. And that amount will vary depending on how much screen movement in there is. And panel attack doesn't have a lot of detail that needs to be updated each time, and the AV1 codec helps reduce file size quite a good amount while retaining video quality. And it does that by just looking at the pixels and stuff. You're like, okay, has this pixel changed? It hasn't changed, so you don't need to update this shit. It can stay the same. Help keep the data rate low. So it's new stuff like Wind Waker HD, where it's cel-shaded stuff. Not a whole lot of detail there to worry about. Stuff like Panel Attack, where it's just 2D stuff on a screen. Most of the screen is unchanging. It's pretty simple, low data stuff. That stuff has very low data rate requirements. So, the actual file size ended up being 7.25 gig, which is a massive amount less than the approximated 1.44 terabytes they fucking said it would be in the estimation. And I looked up information and found, oh yeah, this is apparently just a bug in DaVinci Resolve, or it always gives the wrong fucking approximation. People are fucking stupid with it, and they're like, oh, are you doing this right? Maybe you need to reduce your shit. Instead of accepting the fact that it's actually a goddamn bug that's existed since the beta of DaVinci's Resolve 21. Possibly longer, I don't remember. When you already look up DaVinci Resolve, you always find fucking DaVinci Resolve 18 and all the other shit before it. Which is also an issue with Blender. When you look up Blender, I don't remember what version of Blender I have on my system right now. The whatever the most recent is on Steam is what I have. Whenever you look up information on Blender, you always find the old shit. Like, god damn it, this is not what I'm looking for, you fucking retards. Come on, man. Get something fucking recent. So stupid. So fucking stupid. And I'll level up. What do I get in the skills? What is that spell? Be nice if you could check the spells without going to equip something. Alright, the useless as fire attack. Uses way too goddamn much energy. It's unbalanced. Oh, this doesn't increase the energy cost, so that's good. Although, I don't know how much energy I actually have because it shows a fucking percentage, and this shows energy per second. It doesn't say a percentage. And this is not actually a percentage, otherwise this would use, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that... I don't know. Pretty sure that's not percent. Yeah, that would be less than 80%. Because, right, let me see. What was that? It was 21 something. And it was this. Yeah, it was 21. It would have dropped down to 79. I don't know. Maybe it is percentage for energy cost. But it doesn't make it clear. It doesn't show, oh, it's fucking 28%. But then you can also get gear that increases your fucking energy, though. I don't know if it increases percentage or if it increases... Oh, I don't know. It's fucking... It's not clear. I'd like to see actual number instead of just percentage. Same with health. It's fucking stupid. I don't know why they have to show fucking percentages with no option to show the other shit. Oh well. Check all down here. Was it just fire? But yeah, look, the fire here. Come on, man. That's a very tiny increase too. Double the skill point requirements. And barely anything more to the fucking damage. And it uses a shitload. So if that really is just any percentage per second used, then you're talking less than 4 seconds to run to empty with this. Compared to something like the fucking... Hell, this. Which apparently doesn't use energy at all. What the hell? Just requires skill points to apply it. So I guess if I can get more skill points and not need to spend them on better spells, then I can throw this on. But whatever. What did I get over here? What are you? Health regeneration and energy regeneration. Okay. versus just energy regeneration. And this does take 8 skill points. Okay. So I can keep that there. And this was just health regen. Alright, that's nice. Yeah, they're inconsistent. They're showing fucking raw numbers and percentages, and they're not saying which is raw number, which is percentage, and with health and energy meters, it's only percentage. It's the most ass-backwards, brain-dead bullshit design you could do. It's so fucking stupid. Fucking morons, man. They've had years to fix it. They're just too incompetent. I don't fucking respect the developers of this game. I don't respect the fucking publisher. It's just... it's crap. They could have changed it. They just didn't. It's just... they don't care. Okay. This bitch is apparently kind of strong. Attack slow enough that I heal maxed, or back to full health, I mean, each time, but... whatever. Not sure which is the right way. I'm guessing it's this, though. Again, it would help if I could see the full-size map, but I can't. All I have to do is, or all I can do is look at the mini-map. I don't know why you can't look at the full-size map. It's a bit retarded. I'd really like to check the full-size map to see where I'm going. This actually reminds me of Fable 1. Really hope the new Fable series that is being made doesn't get fucked up. I still want them to fix the Fable Anniversary to make it actually look good. That way I can get it and play that game with a fucking controller again instead of playing Lost Chapters with keyboard and mouse. Especially since high frame rate with keyboard and mouse, the cursor is really fucked when using high frame rate. It'll jump over several pixels. Which sort of makes menu navigation a bit of an annoyance to deal with. It's still playable. It doesn't have any issues other than that, but yeah. I also don't really like the character, the humanoid designs of the new Fable stuff. The rest of it looks decent. I just hope it doesn't be a pile of shit. I don't like that they're focusing on, oh, here's this relationship stuff you can do, and I hate that. But, because I never do that in games. It's so fucking retarded. I don't understand why people want that in games. It seems like it's a waste of time. It doesn't actually add anything to the game. It kind of just wastes time and steals it away from the important stuff where you could put work into improving the game overall in better ways. But the design of humans, like the shape of heroes and stuff, the big hands and all that from the original Fable, that was such a unique feel, and I don't like that they're more natural in the new stuff they're remaking. Or making, not remaking. It's technically restarting the series, but because they fucked it up with each one. But yeah, I still do want them to fix Fable Anniversary. That'd be a good thing they could do. Say, oh yeah, here, we fixed Fable Anniversary ahead of the release of this. Then they could release Fable 2 Anniversary, have it looking good and controlling well, and be like, hey, we released this too. And it'd be a good thing, marketing. And they could release that ahead of time as well and get people kind of more invested into it. That'd be kind of cool. They could also buy them some time to make sure they actually have the time to make sure the new series is polished on release and not a buggy mess, and it actually works and looks good, and yeah, stuff they can do basically. I guess I gotta go to each side to get through there. I was thinking this was going to be extra. Maybe a chest or something over there. Apparently not. Oh well. So before going straight to the left, I'm gonna go back down and around a bit because there's a big area I haven't been on this area, this section here. So I gotta check it. Most of that tornado was easier to see. It's kind of a bitch to see through all this shit. It's not like, I don't know. This is not all that visible. Needs to look a little more violent and affect the area around it more or something. It's kind of a pain in the ass to track where I make it go when I release the damn thing. Because I've not really been using the fireball because reasons and forgetting and stuff. Oh well. That time I used the fireball, but he ran out of the way, so the fucking tornado got wasted. Little prick. Stop running! Oh, he's dead. Okay. I don't know what the hell that guy was doing. Oh yeah, these guys have shitty AI. I forgot about that. That's what he was doing. He was running around because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. They'll sometimes run to random spots, then run back to you. Because they're not very good. They just, yeah, they're crap. Bad programming. It's actually kind of sad. You'd think something like this would be able to have really good AI, but it doesn't. Oh well. Okay. That's dead. Oh yeah, then it releases stuff, fucks up the frame rate every time it does. But also those little orbs healed you if the thing was full, and it's full. It doesn't really seem to add much of anything else. Oh well. Don't stand on the line. Damn it. Little bitch keeps running away. Just gotta get off that line first. Stop running. Stop summoning things. There we go. He's dead. Damn it, my eye's fucking up. Okay. Go on down. Kill these bitches. Kind of tired. Keep having short sleep cycles. Or not short cycles, I mean, short sleep. Or like I'm not sleeping very long lately. I mean, in the cycles, whatever. I know what I mean, but I haven't really had good sleep, basically. Kind of, I don't know why. And how the fuck are they back there? I can't even fucking
My magic is not ready
hit them without the AoE attack. I guess I can use this. I forgot I had that. It's dumb. No, I can't get the money that's back there. It's fucking stupid. It just shows how half-assed the game is. They can't even get the fucking spawn point right. Shoddy ring. That's what I'm using. Health regen versus health drain. Keep the health drain. Extra gold. Don't really care about that. What about the other ring down here? Health regen. Or max health. That's not much health regen though. I think these rings kind of suck. So I guess I'm not using those. Oh well. Yeah, that gives... that gives health drain. swap to this, because that health drain will be useful. It means less damage, but whatever. Oh, this gives health drain and gold, so it's even better. Boots! Okay, I can have more armor, more health. No counterattack, but who cares? Swap, and check the next. More armor, more loot, same health. So that's even better. More armor, more health, than counterattack. Don't really care about the loot quality, though. Need to focus on the other stuff. Yeah, that one's crap. And let's see. Armor, health, but it loses resistance to damage over time, which isn't much. Lose max energy. Doesn't really add much to armor, but adds a lot of health. So I think this is actually better. Just 0 level? Yeah. A 3 level difference and the legendary is already worse. I think that's legendary quality. I don't know, it's orange quality. Orange, golden, whatever quality. Fucking already worse than a fucking uncommon. A white quality. Look at that shit. That's so stupid. So swamp, because the health is going to be useful. Tiny bit of armor increase. Doesn't really change much for energy, loot, and resistance to damage over time. That's not going to make much difference. Gloves. Let's see. No health drain. This has health drain. It's got more drain on what I'm using too. No damage, but it's got a lot more armor. Don't really care about the damage over time, but it also adds a lot of health. So awesome. A blade. No health drain. And it's got other stuff, but I don't care about those. No health drain, no health drain. So don't really care about those. Then, what am I using? Max health. This reduces max health way too much. This adds max health, so it's better in every way. It doesn't drain any or drop or reduce anything. And this loses all the max health for a tiny increase, so I'll stick with what I got. And no max health. And then a very small increase. This is better. That sucks. Okay. Well, I had a little bit of a boost there at least, so that's nice. Clear the rest of this map. And find the other thing to open that gate. Not really sure what's going on in this game. I haven't been paying attention to the story, and I don't remember what the hell was going on from last week. Because it's been a hell of a fucking week. Oh well. He's dead. Oh yeah, I forgot it spawns stuff when it dies. Oh well.
I should wait some more.
I wasn't trying to use an attack. The game's retarded and uses fucking the same fucking thing for attacking as it does for picking shit up. And sometimes my controller has double inputs, which is friggin' retarded. I'm not sure why. I think it's a Windows thing. Happened on my previous system too. I was using Windows 10. But Windows 11 is basically just a bit of a modified version of Windows 10. And modified in a way that makes it far fucking worse. I hate Windows 10 and I hate Windows 11. I actually miss Windows 7. There were issues with Windows 7, but it was still better. And I haven't tested it on Windows 11, but at least on Windows 10, there was a bug that existed at least as long as Windows 7 with recording devices. So if you go in and you mute a microphone in Windows settings, and you just leave it that way for a while, not sure exactly how long it takes, leave it muted for a while, you go back and unmute it, it won't actually unmute it until you restart your system. Like, it's fucking stupid. And even if you do have it muted, or not muted, but turned all the way down, like my webcam is turned all the way down right now to 0%. I could technically unmute my webcam in OBS, and you would be able to hear stuff because OBS is still picking up audio with it. And when I open Windows settings, if I'm making noise or if there's noise going on, you can actually see, even if it's down at 0%, it's not actually at 0%, it's still picking up audio. Because you'll see the input bar will have audio registered, then immediately drop down and stop registering as soon as it's open. So it's like it's not actually doing what you want it to. So it's secretly always active and keeping track of audio that's being put into it, which is pathetic. I don't think they're using anything from it. Like, I don't think that they're listening to shit, basically, but it's not actually muting it. So technically, you could possibly have a way to have something listening while it claims it's turned down enough that it should actually not have any audio from it. Because it is a percentage, so 0% means it should be effectively muted, but it's fucking not, so whatever. And I would just click mute, but then that bug issue I mentioned would be a problem. And I have, did I say Audacity? I said, or I meant OBS if I said Audacity. I should, or I need to make sure I have the webcam mic in OBS just in case of something happening to what I have now. That way I can be like, oh, something's gone with my fucking audio. Now I gotta end the stream, and I at least have this backup audio source I can use. Okay, I guess I can just run around in circles. Was I use this fucking, the fucking tornado on this little bitch. And the fireball. Does the fireball hit more frequently or something? Get out of that and heal. Because my health was really low. I think the fireball hits more frequently. So I might not be needing to use this fucking tornado at all. I think it's... Are they actually equivalent damage per second because of that speed difference? Dude, actually, I think the fireball is stronger. That's... Let me change that then. I'm not using the fucking tornado anymore. It's a bitch to see. What is this? So let's, unequip you. What? No. What the fuck just happened? Oh, that was the wrong thing. I'm stupid. Unequip is X, dumbass, not Y. Y is the pay-to-win bullshit that I don't have and will never buy because fuck them. Fireball is this. And what is this? This is unleash a 3-strike combo that deals magical damage and repels enemies, generates energy. Okay, cool. But then there's also the explodey teleport. Let me, wait, why did I put... What is this? Phantom Blade. Okay, I guess I'll put the explodey teleport on here. Never mind, I can't. I only have 7 points. Fine. Let's use this. Oh, now I can use the sword. Sort of. But just, let's use the fucking fireball and run around this bitch so I don't die. It's dead. Whoa, that frame rate dip. Okay. Those are all dead. Pick everything up. I actually kind of want to be done with this game already. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm tired. I just don't really feel like playing it today. I don't really feel like streaming either. I'm just tired. I was exhausted yesterday. Just felt like absolute fucking shit. This happens sometimes, but... Like, the frequency of how short my sleep has been lately has been fucking insane. I don't know why. Sucks. Been like 2 fucking weeks in a row or something. Like almost every fucking day, just not getting enough sleep. Not sure what the cause is. Just happens, I guess. For no fucking reason. It's sleep disorder. Hooray! Shit's unpredictable. It's annoying, and there's no way to fix it. Pisses me off. Oh well. Enemies, whoops. I guess I should have listened to what they said, but oh well.
A new Chaos Lord will rise to take his place.
They're kinda...
The Lord of Pestilence.
They're really weak villains, too. Oh, hail the Lord of Pestilence! Okay. Really? That's gonna be your rallying speech? You're just evil for the sake of being evil, basically. What kind of bullshit is that? It's friggin' retarded. You're gonna die! Yep, you're dead. Okay. Oh, goody. There are some chests here I get to open. Oh, a ring. Of decent quality. That I'm not using because it's kind of crap. No health drain. It's just armor piercing, cooldown reduction, and critical damage. That's dumb. That's damage over time. Don't care. Check the other stuff after. Oh, an amulet that's decent quality. Wait, what? Why did...
The cult is no more.
That's dumb. It better not make me leave here right now.
The fools were no match for the
I want to check the rest of the place.
And what of Kessler himself?
He escaped, High Lord Master. I could not stop him. His power was as great as anything we encountered at Kislev.
Not sure what those two little things next to my energy bar or meter
High Lord Master.
is. Two little
This is no mere
circles.
cult leader we're dealing with, but possibly a champion of Nurgle, blessed by the Unclean One itself.
That explains the presence of the Ungors.
It'd be nice if I could move
Kessler
around
has
during this
summoned
shit.
them to form his warband and
Like a
solidify
move
his
with me
power.
instead of it interrupting gameplay like this. I mean, you can skip it, but it's
What
still
does
stupid.
that tell us?
Because if you actually want to hear what's
It
going
says
on,
that the cult was the least
then you
of
gotta
our
stop
worries.
everything you're doing.
They were nothing more than a means to an end.
It's a very bad way
We
of
must
doing
find
story in a
Kessler,
game.
and quickly. Meet me back at the tower when you are ready to proceed.
Especially since they just run in, like, oh, okay, so why am I doing all this if you can just run in and do shit and just leave? And, like, if there's an exit right fucking there, why did they go back that way instead of going that way? Like, what the fuck, man? Everything leads out through another fucking exit, and god damn it. Then they just fucking do that. But at least they didn't fucking fade out, disappear, and fade in. The game has a really shitty design to it. In most ways. No max health, and that's a big reduction, so I'm not swapping to you. What about this stuff? Big reduction on the max health, not enough armor increase to counter it. No health drain. That gives a decent amount more damage, but I need that health drain. Yeah, those are crap. Don't have any gloves, so next are the pants. Nope. Oh, this one's better in every way, though. And this I guess I already checked, but it's crap. Boots. As I pop my wrist and elbow. Nope. 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 Boots are all crap. What about this? Nope. Amulet, maybe? No health drain. It gives a lot of health, which could be useful, but I kind of want the health drain because the health drain is already kind of low as it is. And kind of necessary. This health regen, but it's only 0.2. This is only his 13 health drains. What I'm using is better, so not using that either. So, okay. Before going there, I'm checking the rest of this map. Because there's another chest up here on the left, so back behind the way I'm going. But I want to check up here first, because I can. Oh, look at that. This is even more than a chest would give. That's funny. So they kind of just hid a loot drop there. Check the other gear after I open that chest. Better be able to sell some shit soon. It's kind of pissing me off. On way down over this way. For the one chest. And nothing there. Okay. Now I'll check the other items. Now I got some gloves I can compare to. No health drain. Gives some armor. But not a lot. And the health drain is useful. Max health is also a massive reduction if I swap, so fuck that. Armor and damage adjustment. Yeah, it's worse. 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 Also worse. Those are all crap. Okay. Pants. Yeah, just crap. Alright. Boots. Stick with what I got. That health increase isn't enough to counter the armor. Especially that. And this one's worse in literally every fucking way because it's the same goddamn thing, but just like worse than what I'm using. Like a worse tier of it, even though it's a higher level. No armor piercing. Gives more damage. Whatever, I'll stick with what I got. I don't know how much that armor piercing actually helps, though. But who knows? What about this? This gives a little more damage than the other one down here does. This is 143, this is 183. So 40 more. I guess this one's better. No loot quality increase or armor piercing, but I guess I'll swap to it. May as well. Oh. I have helmet stuff. Oh. That's better in every way. Gives more armor, max health, counterattack, and loot quality. Hooray. Use that. This is worse. That's worse. And what about you? You give a bunch of armor, but no health drain. No health drain, no health drain. I'll stick with what I got. Okay. Now I can leave this place. Go store some stuff and throw out the the common stuff. Not uncommon, jeez, the common stuff is the white. What was I calling the uncommon stuff white, or the white stuff uncommon? I think I was accidentally calling the white stuff uncommon earlier on accident. Okay. Just drop them all at once, jackass. Jesus Christ, stop taking so fucking long.
I'm not afraid of manual.
Alright, go up, store shit, give away the rest. Then pick up the next quest. I don't like the sparkly sound of the chest. It's annoying. Store all the blue one up. Just cause, fuck donating that. I don't know if I can use it for something later or not. because the game's retarded with rolling stuff out. So I might regret giving it away. Okay, now I can go give away the rest of the garbage. Wait, how full is that? That is at 88 out of 100. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna start taking stuff out of it and giving it away soon. It's almost full. Oh well. Guess I'll deal with that when I get to that point. Actually, can I quick trade? All common. Donate 100 items to the Collectors Guild. Okay. Alright. Still didn't do shit for reputation. That's... They clearly want you to grind and pay to... the pay-to-win DLC shit. That's so stupid. The Gods Guild tree. Your god now grants you powerful blessings in exchange for rewards you give as offerings. The Gods Guild tree found... Okay. Isn't that just DLC shit, though? Let me see. Because it's in here, right? No, it's fan skill. Oh, wait, no, that's the emote bullshit, right? Yeah. Scales... God skills. They're locked. Skill point 6, so that's yeah. Can't use that. Advanced. What about over here? General skills, invasion, stronger potions. Collector's Guild, passive god. Yeah, I can't use any of those. So that's kind of dumb. Is there something to do with this? I can't interact with this. That's a funny little thing it does with the camera there. I don't know why. It just suddenly jumps it in closer. It's almost like they had a zoom that was closer in, and somehow they fucked up and left it in this little spot. When they realized, yeah, it's a little too close, let's zoom it out a little more, so they suddenly jumped it out. It's kind of like they had it here at first, and they didn't select this little section when they adjusted it to be out to this position. That's dumb. Oh well. Let's see what's next.
There is no time to waste, Elantir. A champion of Nurgle is loose beneath the streets of Nuln, and the city is in
Go back into the sewers and kill shit again.
How can this be? Kessler's cult has been destroyed.
Okay.
A chaos cult is an extension of its master. Most are nothing more than depraved souls dabbling in powers beyond their ken. But Kessler is different.
Alright. Need a drink. Mouth is dry today. What the fuck?
Law to win Nurgle's blessing and
it's annoying the hell out of me.
Champion.
I don't know why.
They will have been promised blood and flesh in return for their service.
Oh, fucking well. I accidentally skipped some dialogue.
Now that the champion has ascended, he must pay their price.
Because my brain fucked up.
Or risk the wrath of Nurgle.
And made me think, oh, well, I guess I'm just going to skip all this shit, because that's what I tend to do when I'm not streaming. If I don't care about stuff in a game, if I played a game multiple times and I don't care to sit through it all. Or if it's like this and I just don't give a shit what's going on because it's interrupting the goddamn gameplay. And I'm usually watching stuff at the same time, so then I'm not really paying too much attention to the fucking story anyways.
And follow Kessler's trail back to his lair.
So I was like, yeah, well, okay, let's just
we will decide what
I can do that. I guess I should be at the angle it was. I was adjusting a speaker I got over there. The speakers I have for my computer are fucking old. It's crazy. Like really fucking old. Like over fucking maybe 15 years old. I don't fucking remember how old. They're fucking old. I originally had a stereo speaker set up for my computer. Back when I first got SSI, that's what I got, was some stereo speaker setup. I think it was a 2.1 setup actually. So I had a sub. The one I have now has a sub as well. But then later I swapped to a 5.1. But I don't remember how long after that I swapped over to the 5.1. I'm still using that 5.1 setup now. I'm just using it as a stereo. So I used a 3.5 millimeter splitter jack, stereo splitter, whatever. So sort of adapter thing. So I have the front left and rear left speakers each being treated as the left speaker, the right front and right rear each being treated as the right speaker. So I'm not actually using the center speaker. So it's just in storage. Actually works really well that way too. Like, actually well enough that even if I wasn't streaming, or even if I could stream and record and upload 5.1 surround sound audio stuff, I'd probably still just do stereo audio with it all. There was a time when I was recording 5.1 surround on stuff and uploading to YouTube. Then I found, oh, YouTube just recompresses it back down into stereo, and it does it in a very shitty way. I don't know if they fixed it since then, but it recompresses it down into stereo in a really shitty way, so it clips the audio and it sounded like ass. So I had to go through and fix everything and re-upload stuff. Don't remember if I was able to get everything, and I don't remember if those videos are even still up, because I removed a lot of videos on my channel over the years. Just because some of them, the quality just ended up being shit. I think the oldest videos I still have up are the Minecraft ones. Those are not the oldest videos that I ever had on my channel, though. Oldest ones I ever had on my channel didn't have any commentary at all. I don't think there's anything on my channel now that doesn't have commentary. Oh well. Or at least some sort of dialogue, spoken stuff by me. Basically, not all of that can be argued as commentary. Some of it is just spoken stuff. Commentary is different from, like, if you say review or whatever. I don't really have review stuff. I kind of do give kind of opinion about some stuff sometimes. But I don't do straight reviews of shit. It's more of impressions I give on games at the end of streams now. Kind of seems to be a common thing I've been doing. And even during, actually, but usually finish a game or finish the stream, I'll give my initial impressions. Then I kind of say what it is after. I do sometimes give kind of like a rating on them, but whatever. Finger itches. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of a boring thing. It'd be okay if I wasn't streaming, but just running back and forth, killing the same enemies all the time. It's a lot like Inquisitor Martyr, but different setting. And after playing through Inquisitor Martyr, I just don't really want to play this. It's very easy to burn out on games like this, especially if they don't really have a good layout with their overall game design. Grim Dawn I play start to finish every time I play it, because it has a very fucking good layout on its game design. This is why I mention it in comparison. It's got a very good amount of respect to it, and it's actually deserved respect, because they released some pretty good updates that don't cost anything. They aren't trying to pinch pennies out of people. There's no pay-to-win bullshit in it. And the expansions they release are fucking huge expansions, and at a fair price. Like I think there's only one expansion I didn't buy, and it doesn't really have any bearing on the rest of the game. It's like not story stuff. It's just, oh, you want combat? Here's some arena thing, basically. Here's some combat shit you can do. You can even find some mods for the game, which is kind of cool. I think it was called Grim Tools, if I remember right. That's a mod I've used. That way I can just select what fucking items I get from the creation instead of the random roll shit. Although I think there's a way to... I don't remember... It's been a while since I played the game. I've been playing through a bunch of other stuff still. But I don't know, whatever. There's another series I've been thinking about doing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna, though. Kind of seems like it would be pointless to do that. Because I was thinking about going through some demos and checking if a game is worth a damn. But a lot of the game demos I have planned for checking and seeing if I want to add the game to the wish list and actually try them out and buy them later, eventually, whenever I can actually fucking afford stuff. I'm not sure if anyone will care about that, just because they've been out a while now. Like, by the time I actually get around to buying the game still, it's probably going to be years later, like Gory Cuddly Carnage. Sounds weird, at least based on the demo, I did play that. It's good. God damn it.
My magic is not ready yet.
This stunning bullshit is pissing me off. They won't stop spawning. So I'm just going to run around. Fuck them. Just start... God damn it, why did the fireball disappear? Burn him with the fucking fireball as I run around in circles. Is the fucker healing? I think this fucker's healing him or something. Because his health is maxed out still, so what the fuck? Fuck you, you jackass. Stunning me. Not dying. Just keep running around so he doesn't stun me. Boss fights in this game are kind of garbage. Boss fights in Grim Dawn are good. This one's stupid. It's just, oh, here, I'm just gonna spawn a bunch of shit. Boss fights in Grim Dawn make you actually have to run away for healing and try avoiding damage and the powerful attacks and pay attention to what the fuck is going on screen. They can be really fucking powerful. This is just, oh, they move really fucking slow, but they send out this attack that stuns you, so their minions, they spawn an infinite amount of... can fucking hurt you. Yay, I guess. Kill the I think that's a Jabberwocky, I'm not sure. It's Jabber something. I didn't look at that thing in time. No, I didn't say Jabberwocky, it's Jabber something else. Not sure what it said, whatever. Who cares? I think this place is done. Oh, now I'm into the sewers. Okay. So I just want some roundabout way to get into the fucking sewers, apparently. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Kill all the enemies that are just randomly everywhere. Let's just admit this game's world is kind of fucked. Kind of like in New York if the rat population keeps increasing. I heard a story about that. Apparently the rats are becoming immune to rat poison and they're growing more intelligent, so they're avoiding or just not getting killed by rat traps. Which, a bit of a problem, and I think part of the problem with the rat population is there just how much fucking food is wasted. I'm not entirely sure. Though I'd have to look up information on that, but that might be part of it. There's a lot of garbage. It's a fucking densely populated city. It's huge. I will never fucking go to New York. Like, I'll never fucking live there. That is way too fucking dense. That would... The amount of stress I would be under being in a place that populated would fucking lead to my death really fast. Just, it would be fucking insane. Even the place I live in now can be too goddamn stressful for me when I go places. And it doesn't have a lot of people like New York does. He's just kind of fucked up. You're all dead, and that's gotta... Okay. Oh, actually, there's money there. Okay. Let's check. How good are these items? Oops. No max health on that. What about you? You give more max health, no counter, no loot or lower loot quality, but you give more armor. This is better. What about you? Better in every way. Also adds a health regeneration. Awesome. No health drain. No health drain. The light was reflecting off the fucking arm on my chair. And I'm not having my arm on the chair right now, so I don't want the fucking metal exposed, so that light hits me in the fucking face. That's annoying. So check you. Big reduction in max health. Does not get outweighed by the armor increase. This is better in every way except the counterattack, but I don't care about the counterattack, so I'm not sure what the fuck that adds to, because I don't know how to fucking counterattack in this game. I don't know if I even can with this character. It's not clear. Okay. So no loot quality increase on this ring, but it does increase max health by a decent amount. I keep getting orange gear, though, because I keep having the loot quality thing. So, I think this time, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I think I'll hold on to the loot quality thing for now, because it's not a huge difference, but maybe it's useful to have the loot quality stuff. Unless there's just something that overpowers that drop rate. Because I haven't been focusing on it at all, but who knows. Nothing's worse. It gives max health. So, quite a bit of max health. So actually, it's not worse. I was looking at the thing wrong. Only gives a little less damage. And gives a lot of health. So I don't know why I was saying worse. It's better. So I guess I'll swap. Because that health is actually a lot more useful. Yeah, there's nothing new in the other spots.
My magic is not ready yet.
I pressed the wrong button. Kill the archer. A fragment! I don't know what the fragments are for. Still. Apparently you can use them to revive, but I don't know what else they're for. And I've only died once because I fucking forgot about my health. Because I couldn't see it on the goddamn screen, and there was no indication that my health was getting low. It's in the bottom left corner. There's no fucking health bar over my character. There's no option to put a fucking health bar over my character. Which is fucking retarded, because you can put health bars above others. I don't know why you can't put a green bar above yours. Or a fucking red bar and a... Or, yeah, I guess green and blue. For health and energy. That would be a good thing to do. But you can't do that, apparently. Which is stupid. So you have to stare at the bottom left fucking corner. Which means you can miss some strong attacks and get hit by it and get fucked over, and kind of want that stuff more centralized so you can actually see what you're doing. Pay attention to it all. Oops, money down here to pick up. Not really an issue in a game like Zelda, because then, hell, the fucking health is very easy to see in the top left corner. But you're also more aware of when you're getting hit and how much damage you take every time you do get hit. You're also not getting attacked by hordes of enemies like this. Significantly different style. So it's acceptable in a game like that, but not in a game like this. Also different for the attacking and stuff. Just like the style of gameplay overall. And let's check skills. Because it unlocked something and I can see. What is that? It says... What is this? Blinding light cast metal explosion. Oh, that's the area attack. Okay. So, the one I never use, but I can actually upgrade it. To almost double, but not quite. It takes 10 skill points instead of 5, so that's a little bit stupid. So, double skill point requirement. Less than double the damage, and it is fire instead of magic damage, so also the type is different. This last one will be kind of nice because it adds health regen. It's weaker, but whatever. Also, energy regen. And it lasts, I guess the health and energy regen lasts for seconds. So, whatever. Gotta be level 27 before I unlock it, and it requires 15. So it'll be useful later. Then also if I could get some passive stuff unlocked. They're dead. There's a chest up here, so I'll go over here first. As this jackass comes out from over on that side, and they come over from here. Randomly wanting some more of the potato casserole. I have it in the freezer. It's gonna be a while before I eat the rest of it. I think I mentioned that last week? Something I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I did last week. 5 days left of it in the freezer and it's fucking good. It's gonna be something I make again in the future. Takes a while to make, but it's worth it. Also, ended up making some steaks my mom bought me. I've had them in the freezer for half a fucking year. They're fucking expensive. Like, goddamn. Just 2 ribeye steaks. Cost almost $30 fucking dollars. Or at least when she bought them. Probably over $30 now. That's for raw. I think back when I last bought them, they were like 15 or something. Maybe less. I don't remember. And I had to stop getting those because they're too goddamn expensive. They're really good, but god damn it. And just because I wanted to try something and see if I can extend the value for cost or whatever, make it last longer. Or the food, I mean, last longer. I saved the grease and fat from it this time and made some gravy out of it. Used that with some rice. Should have made more rice, make it last a little longer, but I didn't know exactly how long it would last. I was able to make a lot of gravy with it, though.
We should wait some more.
So, gonna try that again when I get burgers next time. Save the grease and fat from that, because it produces even more than the steaks did. Sounds like a weird idea to save grease and fat from making burgers, but tasted really fucking good from the steak, although the steak is also seasoned by me. I just use or throw salt, a little bit of pepper, and some McCormick Grill Mate seasoning stuff on it. And that worked well. When I make burgers, you get the pre-seasoned box of 6 patties each. It's stupid that they're boxes of 6 instead of 8. I don't know why the fuck they do that. And I add salt and pepper to those to make them taste even better. Because they don't have quite enough, they still need more salt. And despite that, my sodium levels are always typically pretty fucking low, which is a little weird. Like every time I get a fucking blood test done, or have gotten one done, I don't really get them all that frequently. It was just sometime, got like 2 or 3 in the last year. Before that, I was like, oh, it's been years since the last blood test. Because still trying to figure shit out, but whatever. The last blood test I had done was like, oh yeah, your sodium levels are low. That's odd. Oh well, the other fucking electrolyte levels are fine, so not an issue. At least according to the doctor, I don't fucking know. It doesn't seem like sodium level being low is a good thing. Like, actually, being not in the healthy range type of low. I mean, actually being low. Some stuff that people have problems with, where it's typically high. I tend to have stuff that's low. Like, cholesterol for me is low. Sodium's low. It's kind of whatever. I don't know how. I don't try. It's just something that is the way it is. I guess just the way I eat ends up being fine. I tend to make most of my food, though. Not like just buy frozen shit and throw it in the oven. I mean, I actually tend to cook most of my food. And I almost never have any fast food stuff because can't afford that. The only time I manage to get that is if my mom happens to buy me something, and that's very rare. They're a fucking rip-off, too. Like, fast food used to be cheap. Like, grew up eating that quite a bit when I was a kid because it was relatively cheap, and mom was always busy, and the bastard didn't really fucking do anything worth a damn for helping with that. It says, oh, every once in a while, here's some hamburger noodles. That was about all he would contribute to dinner stuff, unless it was summertime, then he'd grill stuff, but then he would still fuck that up a lot, and because he was fucking stupid, and he would like eat stuff practically raw, like actually eat meat almost practically raw. So he would undercook stuff a little too much sometimes, and just be like, well, this is fucking disgusting. Throw it in the fucking microwave because he's a moron and didn't cook it right. Like, it would actually have blood leaking out of it still by the time he got it done, and you would eat it like that, and fucking stupid. My mom would cook the stuff the right way. But, yeah, it was... yeah. Whatever. My mom would also cook a lot when I was a kid. It's just... wouldn't always have time, because she was the one who mostly did cook all the meals. Which is why sometimes it'd have to be fast food stuff, like McDonald's was the most common. But that was a lot cheaper back then.
Here is the path that leads to Kessler's lair.
Now it's insane.
I must return to the High Lore Master with the news.
Even the last time I saw KFC prices was a few years ago. I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll get some KFC. And I saw it and was like, are you fucking kidding? 8-piece thing is, I think it was 8-piece at least. 8-piece thing of chicken is fucking $50? What the fuck, man? Such a rip-off. Like, I don't know how anyone can afford that kind of shit. It's so crazy. So the only time I get fried chicken was when I get the Banquet frozen fried chicken boxes, which is just randomly thrown in. It's not, oh, you're guaranteed to get certain amounts. It's just, oh, well, okay. It's kind of a gamble there, but it does taste decent. It's just, whatever, it's my only option because it's cheaper than KFC, and I can at least get that with food stamps. Don't really get to have it all that frequently, because even though it's cheaper, it's still pretty fucking expensive, and all these are crap. Because it's lower in every other way. No health regen. Health regen on this is very low, though. So I'll swap, because it's better. Let's say... max health or armor. Rather have armor. This one's better in literally every fucking way. Cool. Worse. Worse. Okay. Health train I don't have on this one. Or this one. I do on this and it's higher. No armor piercing, but whatever, the damage is higher. That's a lot of max health. I'm gonna stick with the health drain though. Just because there's not a lot of stuff that gives health drain. That's pretty fucking crazy though. God damn. Armor. What am I using? Health drain. Anything with health drain? Fucking no. Nothing with health drain. Max health and armor. No max health. Not enough increase to the armor to overcome that max health. This gives more max health and no counter. Also gives armor. So I'll swap to this. Okay. Needs to be significantly better. I'm guessing all these... Yeah, those are all crap. What about the rings? Any health drain? Nope. What's this one? Max health and loot quality. Yeah, stick with what I got on the rings. This is damage, max health, and reduction. All those are worse. Even this. Go figure. Right? Yeah, because no max health. Amulet. No health drain. Okay. Go put some stuff in storage. Deal with the rest. Damn it, am I fucking up again? Putting it. Chest is almost full. I'm gonna put in all the stuff I can. Now I gotta take stuff out. Yeah, so if I want to put this in, I gotta take something out. So, how do I take out? Take out like that. Okay. Alright, just take out that stuff. Put in that. And put in that. Alright, then I can put in more blue stuff just to fill that as much as I can. There. Go give away the rest of the shit. See if blue stuff will actually do more. I doubt it. Donation. Quick trade. Trade common. Okay, then let's go ahead and see how much uncommon does. Wow. So trading common does almost nothing, but trading common boosted me immediately to a reputation of 2. Okay then. So I could go get the other shit. I still can't trade. I don't know what the reputation bonus does, but let's try this one time. Let's just go ahead and grab a lot of the blue stuff. Leave the other stuff. Is that a common? I think I accidentally placed a common in there. That was kind of dumb. Oh well. So apparently blue is uncommon. So I'm guessing maybe the orange is rare? Not legendary? Or just kind of stupid? Oh well. I almost got everything I can carry. I can refill this after, I'm not worried about it. Don't think it, whoops, don't think it's gonna, whoops, damn it. Don't think it's gonna really do me any good. God damn it, piece of shit fucking menu interface, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's all I can carry. Okay, let's go see what this does. Donation, let's just give 1 first to see what happens. Quick trade, let's do that common, because there's only 1 of them. No noticeable difference in the movement of the reputation bar. Go figure. So quick trade. Uncommon. Reputation 3. Okay. And it apparently didn't trade everything, so it's still at 51 weight. Good to know. Unlock new appearances. Wait, did it not? How is my weight at 51? What the fuck? No, what the hell? That doesn't make sense. Wait, no, now weight's at 0. What the fuck? Oh, so it's broken. That's pathetic. If you trade too many things, or donate too many things at once, whatever, it doesn't properly calculate the weight out after the fact. So it said 51 when it was actually at 0. That's fucking stupid. Oh, well. What is this thing I got? I don't remember what this fucking does. What is it? Oh. That's that lightning bolt. Okay. So lightning bolt is added to be stronger now. Barely does a goddamn difference. Only goes from 239 to 267. It gives 1 more energy gain. That's still kind of stupid. Because what is a fireball? Yeah, the fireball is 5. I guess technically this is a little faster. But the fireball I'm still going to be using more of. And nothing new and passive until level 12. Wait, what? No, level 21, not 12, dumbass. That's a skill point requirement. No, I guess level 20 is the next one. And then it's 21. Oh well. Okay, next quest. It's getting kind of boring for a stream.
I have done it, High Lord Master. Kessler's sorcerer's trail led to
Can't believe it's already only almost been 2 hours already. It feels like it's been twice that length of time.
Now we know how the servants of chaos were getting into the sewers. There's an ancient set of ruins west of the city. Perhaps that is where the enemy's camp is hidden.
I do not doubt it.
Gonna make dinner later.
Prepare yourself.
And
there will be hard fighting ahead. Return to me when you are ready to make your assault.
So I gotta get dinner started at 9:30. Because I've been up since about midnight. And dinner's been at 11 hours awake for me. It was originally at 9, and I increased it to 10, then I increased it to 11. So now it's just always at 11. This just works better. Because I go to bed at the 15 or 16 hour mark usually. So it's actually more range of 15 to 18, but I try aiming for 15 on some days and 16 on others. It just kind of depends on what I'm doing before bed. Today is going to be a 16-hour bedtime day. Okay.
The time to strike is now. Witch Hunter Voss has assembled his men here at the tower.
So, do I go back in the sewer?
The camp's defenses and defeated Kessler. The Beastmen will have fortified their camp using whatever materials are at hand. They will be present in great numbers and hungry.
Although, since only one person, just my character, is killing everything, I guess maybe this world isn't so screwed. It's just being run by incompetent idiots. Because it's just, oh, here's this one dude fucking saving everyone. Destroying all these fucking demons and stuff or whatever. Meanwhile, they also have rats running around. And just ignoring them, not doing anything about it. And the Era is like, yeah, you might want to deal with those. quite possible you got issues with plague that'll be an issue soon, and if they're not already, but whatever. Main quest and loaded in. Okay, I guess I'll go start to the right now. It wants me to go to the right, so I'm going left. Oh, left is nothing. Just a useless dead end with not even any enemies. Is just whatever. I guess I can go straight. And go back down to the right, maybe, if this is the right way. Oh, here's some enemies are. Don't put a line on me, or under me, or whatever. You're gonna die now. I'm too close to that or something? There, they're dead. Let's actually go down and check the right direction instead of straight ahead. Just in case it's another dead end. Oh, it is. Okay, well, now I know. So that was another pointless. I don't know why they did that. Whatever. Can't even argue. It's just the aesthetic is world build design stuff instead of gameplay stuff. Because this whole area doesn't really have any logic or sense to it in terms of proper world design aspect. That attracted them. Aw. I wanted to try this. Oh, it changed the color of it so it's no longer blue. How is the lightning that color though? That's weird. Like really weird. I gotta look up if lightning can ever be anything other than blue or purple. Like I wanna see if it can actually be yellow or orange or whatever. That was more of a... I think it was... I guess it's more of a yellowy orange type color to it. Kind of wonder if it can be. Would be interesting. I don't see why not. If you actually know what electricity is. I suppose that's possible, maybe, unless the wavelength of the light has to be very specific in order to function for electricity. Because all electricity is just like it's just electrons that are absorbing and spitting back out, not repelling, absorbing and then spitting back out photons. And the photons are what make up light. Oh, whatever. It's just, kind of whatever. I'm not sure if other stuff can function as electricity as well. I don't know, like, if something else moves like that, then I suppose it could. But photons, I mean, it's fucking electromagnetic radiation, or yeah. Spectrum of electromagnetic radiation is just what that's on. So technically gamma, X-rays and all that, that's still photons. So it can still technically do that. Maybe, and I think actually lightning does release small traces of gamma, so maybe... I suppose there might be possibility of it releasing more instead of just being some blue-purple area. Not sure what part of the spectrum gamma is on, though. I don't remember what direction of color it is. Because UV is more of the purple-blue area. Infrared is more in the red. And... so I'm just not sure what about gamma, where it falls in. Like, obviously, infrared and UV are technically not fully visible. Like, some amount of it is, but not all of it. Most of it isn't. There's just kind of this crossover area with the wavelengths. It's not some solid cut where it's in over. It's a range. So that'd be kind of interesting to figure out. I should look that up at some point. Because I just want to know. It'd be cool if someone actually had a video of it. You could find where it's like, oh, here's real, like, fucking yellow electricity and fucking real green electricity and all that other shit. It's like all stuff other than blue and purple, which is most common. I think some of it, like those little electrical ball things you can touch, if you actually use your thumbnail or fingernail on that, you can actually burn away the nail. Not a very good idea to do that. I think you have to maybe use a piece of metal as well. I don't remember. Something I figured out in high school. Someone told me and tested it out. I was like, what the shit? It was a little fucked up. I don't remember if you needed a piece of metal to get that to work that way or not, or if you could just use your fingernail or thumbnail on it without something else. Because the glass doesn't then fully contain it somehow, which is weird. But yeah. I think some of those little electric ball things do have a little bit of a reddish color on some of the electricity you can see in them, but whatever. I don't remember. It's been too goddamn long since I've seen one of those in person. They are kind of neat, but I don't know. Not a good thing to have near a computer, so I don't have one. Also not sure how much they cost. But whatever. No big deal. I don't really care to get one either. Even though they are kind of neat. I think you can also get some more of a flat style instead of an orb. But I never actually saw one of those in person. I've seen those in movies and shows. So, whatever. Doesn't matter. Pretty sure I'm going the wrong way because the arrow is to go up. But I want to see what over here is, and enemies keep spawning. Got a thing. That's cool. Not sure what it'll have for its stats. Nah, I'm gonna check. I thought it was an amulet. I guess it's not an amulet. That's worse. And this gives health regen, but it's worse in every other way, and it's not much health regen, so it's worse. Sword. No health drain. No health drain. Oh, that's better. And that's worse. Oh, maybe that was the staff I got. Because I remember it saying Archmage. No max health. Yeah, that's worse. Okay, well that sucks. Oh well. Guess I'll just start giving the fucking blue items to the donation thing and save the other ones. Oh, whoops, I forgot to control the fireball. You're dead.
I should wait some more.
I wasn't trying to use an attack, I was picking shit up, jackass. So you're not waiting for anything. There. Okay, and there's stuff right here to grab. Didn't want to lure them over here though. Oh, it looks like that path will loop back around to where I came from. Okay. Go ahead and check what that stuff was too, because I got a couple. And this is technically better It gives more health and armor, no loot quality improvement. But, whatever. Go ahead and use it. Just because the armor and stuff is going to be useful. And I can't focus just on loot quality, otherwise it's pointless. Max energy and speed bonus, but who cares? Because the other stuff is better. It gives more armor and health. So this is better. Okay. What I have is better on that. So there's junk. It gives armor, no health drain. Okay. Go up onto this path and loop back around to where I came from. Kill all of them. There's one of those fuckers there too. Do I even have to bother avoiding this shit? Just stand in it. Instead of wasting my damn time moving. Looks like I didn't have to worry about the green line. Oh, it doesn't loop back around. It's a little dead end. Never mind. Unless it loops around up ahead. Little open area here. Kill them. Turn around and kill them. Clear the area on the left after. There's a chest over there too. Not sure how big this site is. It seems to be going on quite a bit. Which is a little odd. When it's not the correct direction to be going. You'd expect it to be a little smaller. Just ignore that shit. Whatever, I don't care. Keep an eye on my health just in case. This fucker's almost dead. Now he is dead. I can kill this jackass, and there's another guy. Oh, he's not coming over here. Okay. Open the chest, and this dude over there coming on over. Starting to think loot quality increases as you level up too, because I'm not getting a whole lot of a lot of common stuff. I'm getting more of the rare stuff. So I don't think that's just about loot quality stats on items. So it didn't really seem to change much when I swapped. Okay, maybe this does connect to the correct path. Because there's a section there, so maybe I should go down. I don't know. I'll go up here, look around a bit. If I have to, I can always backtrack and check the other area. I'd be able to tell better if I had proper map instead of just the mini map. They're dead. And I accidentally healed because I bumped the button after I had an itch. Or whatever the hell it was. I did. I think I had an itch. I wasn't paying attention. Itch on my wrist. Whoops. How do I do this? Oh, right. I forgot. And it tells me, duh. So I could have just checked there. Oh well. Forgot I can control those too. Or I didn't know, but I found out I can. The last one can be controlled. Should probably use that a little more frequently. It's the first time I used it on this stream. I think I only used it one time last week, because it's just, oh, here, you can build these up. And kind of use it as an emergency thing. So since it's kind of something I use it as an emergency thing, I just never use it. Because you never know if you're going to need it. It doesn't exactly automatically generate. You only get the stuff as drops. So since it doesn't automatically generate, it's just, oh, well, okay, hold on to it and don't fucking use it ever unless you need to. kind of the downside those end up doing. Or causing, or whatever. God damn it. And I kind of forgot left trigger would activate it, which is why I pressed left trigger. I was like, what does this do? Because I don't have my right hand on the controller, and I'm getting hit, so may as well find out. Didn't bother looking at the fucking interface stuff. The HUD on the left. To see what the fucking thing does. So I kind of just didn't think about it until after, and I was like, oh, that's right, I forgot. Okay, fine, hit the fucking fence and I'll just go over here. Game feels long, even though it's really not. Pretty sure I can finish it on the next stream, but I guess if I remember right, it's only like 10 hours or something. According to what the information I found said. It just feels a lot longer than it is. Okay, this time it loops around, so kill those first. Grab that stuff. And go down and check this area I haven't been to. Clear it out in case there's some chest or something to pick up down here. Oh, look at that. Retarded AI got stuck in the corner. Kill them. They're dead. Pick up that. And kill them. Another fireball. Although, whatever. I think I got stunned, so I didn't actually give a new fireball. It's just the other one I had out, then it faded after. Okay, this little bitch, you ran over to the wrong spot. Because it was calculating where I was instead of... Or where I was when it noticed me, instead of where I was as it was running towards me and I was still moving. It doesn't update stuff, which is fucking stupid. Which seems to be the issue with their AI pathing, is they'll run over to a spot where they first notice I'm at, so they'll run by me, and then they get there and they recalculate where I'm at, and then when they reach that point, and they'll run to a new spot. So it's just really bad programming where it doesn't account for where you're at all times. Which I haven't actually seen happen in any other game I can think of. And it's just really that bad, because every other fucking game that has similar enemy behavior of go towards the player and start attacking, or go towards the player and use the surrounding, or get into a certain position before attacking, whatever, that kind of behavior. Every other game actually does it kind of better. Which is why you saw them run down there before then turning and running up to where I was. It does that every fucking time. It is kind of nice at the same time, because it means, oh, you have that much more time to attack and kill them and do shit before they start attacking you back, but it's also kind of pathetic. Because it's just like, what are you doing? It gets a little distracting. Oh well. Go down and check this other path. Kill all these bitches first. They're dead. Next. Hope the goddamn computer hardware prices drop soon. Still need to get a new graphics card for my media computer at some point. It's only up by $50, but what I need more are more hard drives, and The 24 terabyte hard drives I have ended up costing me $500 each when I got them. But that was before prices increased. And looking at them now, they're fucking $1,300 each. They're not solid state though, they're mechanical. And it's kind of fucking stupid that they're that goddamn expensive. It's pathetic. Just like, what the hell? There should be, something that prevents shit from like, or shit like that from happening. That disallows it. Like, if you're gonna increase prices because of, stuff selling out, there needs to be some, separation of consumer and business pricing and availability, because then we wouldn't have all the issue we have now with the pricing of stuff. At least not from the consumer side. Businesses trying to build computers, or like the fucking Steam machine that looks like it's going to be another fucking fail, just like all the Steam machines of the past. All that shit. It's going to be a big fucking problem. Or it would still be a problem even if there was that separation, but at least people would be able to go and buy stuff on their own without being ripped off. I even showed my mom the price differences. Told her, like, yeah, this fucking thing, the two I have, they were $500 each. Showed her a screenshot and it's like, holy shit. Or she said holy crap, but still. And she doesn't really know anything much about the hardware at all, really. Which is why I do the maintenance and stuff on our system, but... And also built her computer. But, and sometimes, like, it'll be very simple things. I installed Firefox on our system, too, and she does use that as primary. She hasn't complained about it in a while, so I don't think she's had too many issues with it. But she still also has Chrome, just in case something doesn't work on Firefox. I just tell her, like, you try and make sure you use Firefox. It's the fault of the site if something doesn't work, but just in case. Because, like, some shit doesn't actually work with Firefox, which is stupid. Like online video and, audio chat stuff typically doesn't work on Firefox, which is retarded. It's just a site issue. It's not an inability of Firefox itself. It's just the programmers of the site focus more on Chrome and other Chromium-based shit. So even I think Edge is also Chromium-based, but it's just stupid. But she's been not complaining too much about that, but even she was just freaking out about or not freaking out, but she's just like shocked by it, basically, I can say. That's fucking crazy. That's stupid. Because the first time I checked for the price increase, I was like, well, it'll increase by $50. I guess that sucks, but it's not too horribly bad. Still something I could get. Maybe I can wait it out a little and it'll come down. Not like I can get it right now anyways. I gotta get other important shit. But I was hoping I'd be able to get a couple more hard drives by the end of the year. Now I don't think I'll be able to, because I do need a couple more. Because I only have 3 terabytes left on them. And one is a backup for the other, so I kind of need to make damn sure I get 2. Because one will have the one, or the data that I actively use, one will have the data backup.
Father Nurgle,
whatever.
Lord of Plagues,
The Harbinger. I hate that fucking word.
Long have I
First time I ever said it, I said Harbinger. I was like, it sounds weird. What the fuck is that? Because it was one I never read before. I've heard Harbinger before, but it didn't occur to me that it was Harbinger. Because it was a fucking G, not a J.
Flesh of innocence in your name.
Your pleas will avail you nothing, human. Nurgle has no pity
Human?
for the defeated.
How's he human? He
It's
doesn't look
over.
human. Got a humanoid shape, but he kind of looks fucking stupid. Can't really see his face though.
Fool. Chaos is eternal.
Kind of looks all fucked up and sounds weird.
Its champion.
Okay.
Tell that to Asavar, dead in the mud along with most of his followers outside the walls.
Dude's gonna be dead soon too.
Another will rise to take Kur's place.
Really bad character design. Just stand there with a fucking weapon over. It's like, I'm gonna monologue now.
To seek the favor
I'm just evil for the sake of being evil instead of having some real reason. And I'm gonna sound like the most cliche evil there is to evil.
Is that what the sorceress calls herself?
Like, what the fuck,
Where
man?
is she, Kessler? Tell me that, and you may yet save your life.
Look at you, grasping at shadows. The Harbinger is far beyond your reach.
Yeah, whatever.
And as for my life, it belongs to Nurgle, Lord of Pestilence and Decay.
Well, you'll definitely go into decay soon because you'll be dead soon. Then you're just, yeah.
You have been deceived.
An earthly voice. Okay. Now, he's changing or dying or what's going on? Oh, it changed. Okay, so now it looks like something out of Doom. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to stand behind these for certain attacks. Yes, oh shit, they can be destroyed too, so I'll send a fireball. And, oh, it didn't do too much damage, actually. Okay, stand behind this, so I gotta make sure I don't let him destroy those. Because that would be bad. Yeah, I can still hit him with this, because the fireball can clip through that. That's kind of funny. I guess I would do more damage if I didn't have health drain, but I don't even need to dodge that. The fucking fireball stays on him when I'm stunned. What about this? Yeah, even that I don't have to dodge. I can just stand here and just shoot as a dumbass. Oh, good. He's 1/3 dead. Or, I guess technically a quarter, because each, yeah, the first one that drops, so I'm guessing there's going to be 4 health bars. Really loud here, too. What the fuck, man? Probably hard to hear me over all this shit. Just send the fireball and attack the rest of them without the fireball. Because this is really easy. Yeah, this is a shitty boss fight. He's half done. That's funny. I also don't have that special charge, so I don't know what the fuck the point of it is. It seems a bit stupid. It's like, oh, you can get this special emergency attack thing you can use, but as soon as you get to this boss fight, they just drain it, so you can't use it at all. Oh. Okay. That's weird, I couldn't hurt him. Whatever, he's almost dead. Oh, I guess he was 1/3 dead when I said quarter. So I guess the last orb. Okay, whatever. Frame rate is taking a shit right now, too. That's kind of pathetic. Does he explode? No, he just fades away. Okay.
I sensed the greater demon force its
Where were
way
they?
into
Why do
our
they just
world
keep
and
running in
fear
after
the
I do
worst.
everything? They just like,
You have done well,
we
young
aren't doing
prince.
shit.
I
We
studied
just
the
come in and
greater
say, oh
demons
hey,
during my
look, you
time
did
at the
stuff.
tower.
Congratulations.
Reality
We are lazy little
worse than I
fuckers who
ever
don't do a
imagined.
goddamn thing.
The Eye of Argoth, where is it?
I don't know what the fuck that even is.
Over there. Beware, Witch Hunter. It has an effect on the mind.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure it doesn't tempt anyone else.
Okay.
What about the sorceress?
Kessler called her the Harbinger. According to him,
I don't know what's going on.
of ASRock Kul's army and is searching
I haven't been
for a
able to follow the
champion to
story.
lead
It's boring.
Where is she, this harbinger of chaos?
He did not say.
Oh well. The story's just
Prague.
crap. The game's not really any good.
What's that?
At least as something to waste a bit
My
of time with, I
agents in the
suppose,
north
but
tell me that
whatever.
a large part of Kul's army fled the Battle of Kislev and returned to the ruins of Prague. I'd assume they would take ship and return to the Chaos Wastes, but now that I've heard about this Harbinger, I'm not sure. Perhaps we might learn more there.
Okay.
But how? Prague is hundreds of leagues from here. We couldn't possibly make it there in time.
Not so. There is a waystone near Prague.
So a
that we
teleport
can
or
use.
something?
I can link to it from the stone here in Nuln and send you through. Meet
Yeah,
me
so
at the
basically
tower
teleport.
when you are ready to proceed. In the meantime,
Good to
I
know.
will begin the rituals to open a pathway to Prague.
When I hear Prague, I just think the UK, because I think there's a place in the UK called Prague. So it's a little weird. Oh, goody. Stuff unlocked that I don't give a fuck about. At least I got some items. Watch them be crap. Maybe something will be good, but I don't know. I already checked this one before. Crap. Also crap. Gives a tiny bit more of some stuff. I guess it's a little this one's a little better. Doesn't give as much counterattack, but who cares? It gives more of the health and armor. But yeah. Oh, I guess I did get a helmet. This gives a little more health, but whatever. It's crap, because less armor. Crap. This gives a little more armor. Same health. I guess this one's better. Because just, yeah. Only a little more resistance to damage over time, and cost reduction barely changed for the one I was using. What about you? You have more armor, cooldown reduction, a little less max health, but you're better overall. Although you don't give cost reduction, whatever, I don't care about those. So slightly better. Sword! No health drain, no health drain, no health drain, no health drain. No health drain. This gives a lot more armor. But that health drain was very helpful in that fight. So I still need to kind of focus on health drain. So, nope. Nope. Damn. This one's better in every way except the health drain. So I'm not using it because no health drain. I'd like to use the health drain stuff. This is better. I can use it. I think it's health regen. You give less armor, more health. The armor's better to have. Okay. Less armor. Boots. Yeah, it's worse, worse, and worse. The rings. Cooldown reduction versus max health and loot quality. Health regen, damage, extra gold, health drain. Really? check what the other ring has. Is oh, what I'm using is this one. Okay, so I could add the health drain and lose a little bit of the max health. That'd be useful, because that gives 16 more health drain. Oh, that'd be a big loss of max health. Again, a big loss of max health. It gives more damage, but I need that health. More damage, no health. No health. No health. Just not enough of an increase on the other stuff to overcome that health increase. This gives health drain. In a little bit more amount. No extra gold, but it's better in every other way. This gives armor, but whatever. Okay. Those are done. What about this stuff? I did get something new I can replace that fireball with. Same energy cost. It does a little bit more damage. And it's magic damage instead of fire. Takes 15 skill points instead of 10. But now that's maxed out. And what is this? Wave, what is this on? This RT. This is the fireball I've been shooting. Takes 8 skill points. This takes 4, so I need 3 more. Because I only have 1 available right now. Unless I want to unequip one. That doesn't take any. I never use that lightning attack. I could unequip that. Then, because I never used the lightning attack. I can use this now. Because it's slower energy gain though. It is stronger. This is auto wave. So does it hit multiple? Oh. Okay, that'll actually be very useful then. That hits multiple. So if they get hit, if each one of those projectiles is that damage, then it's significantly stronger. Because then, if each of those hit a single enemy, it's going to do a lot more damage to them. So that's going to be kind of cool. Nothing unlocked in passive. What about the rest of this? Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. So this area is done.
Shoveling cold.
What? Bloodthirster. In the boss rush game mode available from the Collector's Guild, you can fight the bosses you've already encountered in the story with dangerous modifiers. The more modifiers you add, the more difficult it becomes, but the greater the rewards. I don't really care. Wow, that was stupid. Skip, then they just make you use your fucking attack. Because it's on the same fucking button. They don't add some delay till you release the button after you skip. Or just make it ignore the fact the button's pressed down until after you release it once. That was just stupid. Oh well. I got some other modes unlocked, so technically I could go in here and do Expedition. I don't know what Expedition would do. It didn't tell me what Expedition mode is, or I skipped over it and didn't read it. Pretty sure it just didn't tell me because it said it was unlocked. But it just didn't explain, but oh well. Who cares? Oh. Okay. It's retarded. So even if they get hit by multiple, it still only hits one time. That's lame. So why not just show it as a wave instead of as fucking separate attacks? It's better to show it as a wave instead of as separate attacks, because the separate attacks, it makes you think, oh, if they get hit by 2 or more, then it'll just do more damage and it'll add up, but it doesn't do that. It treats it all as a single attack, instead of being the multiple it appears to be. That's fucking retarded. Oh well, let's put all this stuff in. Nope, nothing there. Then I can get rid of the other shit. Alright. Oh wait, there's more blue stuff to take out of this, right? Thought there was, yeah. There is, right here. Take out all the blue stuff. Just keep the other stuff. And go over. Boss rush, I don't care. Donation. Quick trade. Common and uncommon. Confirm. Reputation 4, I got money. Reputation and stuff. Whatever, those gems, I don't know what the fuck they're for. Okay. Still no trade option. It's freaking stupid. I don't know why. Such a basic thing. Go over to the next quest.
It is time, young prince. When I open the path, we will be transported instantly to the Waystone outside Prague.
Okay.
Has the witch hunter come to say his farewells? I cannot say he will be missed.
You take me for a fool. The fate of the Empire is at stake. Until the Harbinger is found, I'm not letting you out of my sight.
Okay.
What have your agents told you of the situation in Prague?
Not all of
I still
Prague's
thinking
citizens were
just
slaughtered when the
UK
city fell.
when I hear that word.
Some managed to escape.
I'm not
the city
thinking,
and
oh,
hide
the
in
game has a
forest
world,
nearby.
has an area that has some unique name. I'm thinking, oh, I guess we're just going to the UK or
The
something.
Chaos Army left Prague to march on the
I
capital.
don't know if this was supposed to be
Survivors
set in
returned to the ruins to
area
bury their
that's
loved ones,
based on real world. I
trying to
don't think it
rebuild
is,
what they
but
had lost. But the Kislevites'
I don't know.
suffering was far from over. When
It's
Arthur
still
Varkul was defeated,
kinda dumb.
a champion of Khorne named Uthgrim Redax retreated with his war band back to Prague. Their arrival took the Kislevites by surprise. A few managed to escape back into the forest, but with winter coming on, it is unlikely they will survive.
game's boring me enough that it's making me fucking tired.
Can they be of any use to us in the meantime?
Like, I guess it's not
The
as bad as
Kislevites
Inquisitor,
are proud,
not Inquisitor Martyr,
stiff-necked
but
people, and they have little love for outsiders.
mostly because the setting
They won't give us anything without expecting something
and
in
not having to
return.
deal with the fucking camera angles and the shitty controls for that mech in Inquisitor Martyr, but
If that is the case, so be it. Now, gather round. The winds of magic
Whatever.
are shifting, and it is time we made our way.
it does have a lot of this stop for story dialogue as you stand around and don't do a goddamn thing. Interruption type of crap that you could skip, but oh well. To travel to a location, simply select the destination and press A. Okay. Shows there's a spot here, here, and here. Where am I actually at? That's odd. There are 3 available. It wants me to go here. Troll country. Guess I'll go here. I don't know what the other ones are. I don't know the name of the place I'm at. At least it's a different setting, but
What do you want?
now I guess it's Nordic.
Have a care, Kislevite. You are addressing a prince of Safri.
Which
are you the
kinda
leader of this rabble?
makes it a little more of a mindfuck, because when I think Prague, I think the UK. I don't think Nordic territory.
Who's asking?
I could be wrong. I don't know if
name is
there's some
Elontir.
Nordic stuff
I am
in the
here
UK
on
or
a
not.
mission
Well,
for
I
the
don't fucking know where that
Empire.
is, but whatever.
Is that so? Well, you've come a long way for nothing,
Oh, well.
Elf. Take your wizard and your damn witch hunters and go home.
Jesus
There's nothing for
Christ,
you
this
in
game's
Prague.
using that much. I didn't realize
Red Axe
that.
and his warband have
Using a
seen to
shitload of
that.
graphics RAM. What the fuck for?
Red Axe is the reason I'm here, you impertinent
Even rendering that
wretch.
fucking video I released
I'm
didn't use
hunting
that goddamn
sorceress
much.
Who calls herself the Harbinger.
Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't think. I haven't checked that in a while. I don't think Red Dead Redemption 2 even uses this much fucking graphics RAM. What
do
the
you
fuck
want
is
me to
going on,
do
man?
about it?
And it
My
was
people
using
are
more.
dying.
It peaked at
There's
23
no
gig,
food,
well, almost
no
23
medicine for the
gig.
injured.
Just under 23. My card
I am
only has
sorry to
24.
hear that. Perhaps we may be of assistance.
That's insane.
There must still be food and medicine in the ruins. Recovering them should be a simple matter.
It's really fucking
It's no
insane.
use. Red Axe's men search the ruins every day. They get to the supplies long before you.
I guess if you're using
You
a
underestimate the powers of the Azure.
NVIDIA
I will
graphics
bring
card
you
where you're
these
limited to fucking
supplies, and in
16
return
gig
you
or
help
something,
me
unless you spend
find
over
the
1,000 or
Harbinger.
2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000 or however fucking much the goddamn things are now. Unless
You don't
you're
know what
spending
you're saying,
money on
Elf.
one of those, and you're
You
probably
haven't seen the monsters
getting
that
some
are
pretty
loose
shitty
in
frame
Prague.
rates or something if it's trying to use that much fucking RAM.
But if you're willing to try, far
Because
be
I
it
think
from
the
me to stop
5080
you.
is limited to
If you
16
can
gig or
bring us
something.
food
I don't
and
remember for
healing
sure.
herbs, then we will talk.
I don't remember how much the 5090 has. That's still stupid. That's fucking insane. The hell's this? The chest? Yeah, okay. So my storage chest is there. It wants me to go to the left. There's just the trader guy. Yeah, this is the donation and trader dude. Okay, so nothing else to worry about. This area kind of reminds me of Witcher 3. Just because the snow and the setting for it a little bit. The world design of this area looks pretty good though. Like just the layout, the wood placement and all that stuff. It looks kind of neat. I do like these medieval layouts. It's really cool. There's some authenticity if you do it right. It makes it feel really kind of neat to see. I'm gonna run through.
I
What the
should
fuck?
wait some more.
Guess I'll use this thing. Alright, it's a bit bigger. Okay, that's cool. This area is gonna be weird. Because instead of jumping into an area like I was before, the whole area is open. And that attack is kind of useful. Able to hit a lot more at once. Still sucks that I can't hit multiple times on a single enemy if they can't hit with multiple of them, but oh well. It's better than it was. A little dead end with an invisible wall. Good job. You tried. Could have put a fence or something. Oh, okay. So attack up a hill, goes into the ground, and just stops. That's kind of dumb. This actually just makes me want to play Gauntlet Legends and Dark Legacy. Pretty sure I said that last week. I know I mentioned those games a lot of times last week, but it doesn't make me want to play those. They were better games. They were old. Dark Legacy was on PS2. Legends was on Nintendo 64. And I kinda miss them. Only ever played Dark Legacy at a friend's house. And we had Gauntlet Legends on Nintendo 64. So I played that quite a bit. Played through every character, unlocked Anubis, played through them. Yeah, it was neat. Not very long, but whatever. I do have a Gauntlet game on Steam, it's just nowhere near the same. It's okay. It's just, whatever. And I think the final boss of it was something I couldn't beat because it's something that it just expects you to be playing multiplayer in order to beat them. Because they're fucking overpowered and retarded. Unless I'm thinking of a different game, but I'm pretty sure it's that one. So, oh well. Running around. Another invisible wall. Maybe I just gotta clear this area, then those areas where there's invisible walls, where it looks like I can continue forward, they'll probably be unlocked for area transfers, for quests or something after. I'm guessing that's the case, I'm not sure. It would make sense because there are quite a few of those now. Possible they said something in the dialogue I wasn't paying attention to. I don't know. Probably gonna start skipping the dialogue. I don't really want to skip the dialogue from now on, but it's possible I'll start skipping it. Yeah, whatever. I don't need to fucking pick that up. It's there. I want to pick it up because it's there, but I don't need to. That was funny. Ran to a spot, then like, I'm gonna run over here instead. So it didn't even get a hit me when it ran over there. It's a little, the appearance of that, the vortexing of it, kind of reminds me of one of the power-ups you get in Sonic Lost World, because I was playing that yesterday, just a little bit. I also tried out Rayman Legends, but the motion control stuff of Simu is crap, so it's not really all that usable worth a damn. Like, you have the mouse option for it, but it automatically recenters all the time. It doesn't hold the position, and it kind of limited range, so it's a bit of a bitch. It makes it almost completely unplayable with motion stuff. So you'd have to actually use a motion controller, and I don't have any motion controllers. I'm just kind of dumb. Kind of wondering if there'll ever be an Xbox controller with motion stuff built into it. If there is, I'll have to get one. That way I can actually use the motion bullshit in those instead of using the mouse. It might make some stuff a little easier. Unless Simu ever gets a fucking update to this emulate or simulate the motion controls. Like simulate is the proper. Simulate the motion controls with other inputs, like you can do on Dolphin. Dolphin's actually a hell of a lot better than Simu. Oh, there's an area transfer over here I can go to. Because Dolphin, I was able to play all of Skyward Sword. It didn't really work out so well. It's still better than playing it with the actual Wii remote, but whatever. Kind of made me just want to get the Switch version. Because I imagine if they did that right, no motion controls or anything in that, if they managed to perfectly eliminate all of the motion control bullshit, then it would be a lot better. I also kind of want the remaster of the Metroid Prime series. But I don't know. I wouldn't be able to use keyboard and mouse if I put that on my computer, and I can use keyboard and mouse on that on my computer as if it's just a proper PC port, because the last time I played through Metroid Prime Trilogy, I found a version of Dolphin that's specifically designed for it. and it makes it so it basically does port the game over in a way. Has some bugs. I gotta update that version. I think the update may fix some of the bugs I was having, because sometimes it would say that the controller was disconnected and I gotta reconnect it, and it's a weird little issue that version I was having, which is a little annoying, but other than that, it was just perfect controls. And if they fix that, then it's awesome. There's a version of Dolphin called Prime Hack. Just kind of amazing. Getting a true PC port, though, instead of relying on a modified version of Dolphin, that would be awesome. And I'm hoping they eventually do that. Like they're doing with Zelda games, like they did with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and now with Twilight Princess. It'd be kind of awesome. I do really hope they make fast progress on Twilight Princess, though. That way, I can play that at 170. They just need to make it so that adds the fucking Wii version. That'll be fucking sweet. Prefer the Wii U version being added, just because I like the way the Wii U version looks, but whatever. No complaints if they add the Wii version first and they don't add the, although minor complaint, but I could always add the texture pack I found to make it seem like it is the Wii U version. And the stuff they're adding as options in it, you can basically make it function similar to the Wii U version. But possibly even better. Like with some of the gameplay stuff, not the frame rate. Obviously the frame rate makes it better, but yeah. And control options. So it's kind of neat how things are going. Hopefully stuff doesn't get shut down. It shouldn't be able to, but Nintendo's a prick, so they might find some fucking bullshit way of screwing people over or whatever. I hope not. All they'd have to do is fucking port the games over to computer and people would buy them. They wouldn't have to rely on what they're doing. But I am glad people are managing to do what they're doing to bring stuff over, because I've been wanting some Nintendo games on computer for a long fucking time, and it is now making me think, oh, maybe I should actually start looking at getting some GameCube games and bringing those over to use on Dolphin and other stuff. But at the same time, it's fucking expensive if you go on sites to buy them instead of getting lucky and find them someplace like a Goodwill or something, which I'll never end up being able to do because I never fucking go anywhere and we don't have a fucking Goodwill here. I don't remember. I think there is a Goodwill near here, but it's next city over or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'd be able to find, because there are some places, at least one place I know of in town where I could check and probably find some stuff. But I don't know. There's just a pawn shop here in town I could look at. Maybe find some old shit like that. Only been in there like once or twice in my life, though. Don't think I ever bought anything in there. Don't remember why we even went there at all. It's mostly my mom who goes into places like Goodwill just to look around for stuff. I have found stuff in Goodwill when I was a kid. It was kind of a nice little thing. It was just some cheap shit, but whatever. Goodwill also always has this unusual smell to it, which is weird. I'm not sure what it is. No other store has that smell. Like, you enter it, you go there, and it's like, yep, I'm in a Goodwill. You don't smell it anywhere else, so as soon as you go in there, it's like, yeah, I know where I'm at. Like, you could be blind and just know where you are, or like what store you're in. I mean, just based on the smell of it. Or at least the one in this area, or near this area, I mean, where I'm at. It kind of is like that. I'm not sure about others in the world, but whatever. Possible it's also changed since I was a kid. I don't know. I haven't been in there in a long damn time. Because I try avoiding places a lot more now, and since you can't really get there unless I want to ride my damn trike for several hours a day. I really don't want to do that. Just because getting there, the distance, would be kind of an annoyance. Getting there and back. Pretty sure I could easily do that and just... It'd be boring. And just annoying to do. And I'd have to use GPS on my fucking phone. Which I actually always have turned off. But I would have to use that in order to find my way around when I'm there, because I never really go out of town. When I'm in town, I never use GPS on my phone. I always kind of just memorize where stuff is and just create my own mental map. If I'm not entirely sure where somewhere is, I'll create a map on my computer, then I'll bring an image of that map to my phone, but I'll generally just look around and figure it out, try and get there without using a map. Just remember it. Better to do that anyways, instead of relying on GPS for everything. You can figure out your way, remember where stuff is, make it so you don't get lost if your fucking phone goes bad, or dies or whatever, you lose it or something happens. Yeah. It's also just more efficient to know where you are than to have to look at a fucking map the whole goddamn time. It's weird too. I have more of a visual memory too, so when I actually go places, I don't always remember how to get there until I get close to the area and I see where I'm going. Then I remember where to go from there. So as I'm going, I know where I'm going, but if I'm home and I think through the path, I just don't fucking know a whole lot. Which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Kill all these fuckers! Yeah, this is just kind of... It is a boring game. Because right now it's just... It has the Inquisitor Martyr effect where you just... On that, I was just, oh, I found the flamethrower. The flamethrower is kind of overpowered. Okay, cool. This is just, okay, well, I found this combination of 2 attacks I can use. So I just stand still. I move this thing around and I shoot stuff. It's kind of just the same thing as using the flamethrower in a way. And enemies will just run in, they die, I continue forward. They run in, they die, I continue forward. So I don't know. I don't know why Grim Dawn manages to be so much better. It handles enemies in such a different way, and the attacks and stuff are much better. But something about that game just works a lot better, even though it's technically the same category. They just manage to do things in a much more enjoyable way, and this one is just also kind of just really boring somehow. Like, I like the settings, I like the way it looks, it's just something about it doesn't work. And I think it really is just that thing where just you move forward a little bit, enemies come in, you kill them all, you move forward a little bit, enemies come in, you kill... You just keep repeating that over and over and over the whole damn time. And after a while, it's just, I don't want to play this anymore type of reaction. Like, it's okay, it's just something about it just feels off. And part of it is this orb controlling thing is actually annoying to do. But, like, like, maybe that's it, because Grim Dawn, you have different ways to attack and interact with the stuff. You actually have to be more active. You can't just stand still and fire off attacks, because if you use this attack, you're standing still the whole fucking time. You can't move around. You have to stop attacking if you want to move around. So the only thing you can use that fucking orb, and well, maybe a different character class was different, but at least for this character class, it's not so great. And I leveled up again, hooray! Grim Dawn also has skill trees, so you actually feel your progress better. Because you then get to add more to your class layout, and you can respec. You have to pay to respec, but still, money in that game is really easy to get, and it's not an issue, and it's just whatever. Go and see what I unlocked. Okay, what is that thing? I don't remember. Is this that teleport? Yeah. Teleport a short distance, leaving fiery area that damages and burns enemies. So you teleport and then leaves fire. Hooray. I'll never end up using that. Is that all I unlocked? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. What about the stuff over here? What is this? Requires 8 skill points. Adds health regen. At the same amount. Energy cost is 50% more? Wait, what? That's stupid. A 50% increase to energy cost in order to do 20% more damage. That's dumb. Versus this, where, oh, it's only fire damage increased. Well, I'm not really using fire anymore. So this is also useless to me. It also costs 4 skill points, and I don't have any to spend on that, because I only have 3. This cost 8. So this is useless, because that energy cost is a bit stupid. Although, maybe not, because I'm only using that orb, so it might be a little useful, but I can't use it until I get some more skill points. So that's disappointing. Oh well. Yeah. So that brings me down to about 80% every time I use the orb. And, I can get back to 100%, so I would actually drain to 0 if I'm not careful with that. If I use that 50%, maybe drain to 0, because that would drop me down to probably just under 70%. Because technically, I think this orb takes 21% to use one time, but the energy regen is high enough that it seems like it's only dropping it to 80 every time. So I don't know. I'd have to test it. But I can't test it because I'm not swapping stuff around to use it right now. And by the time I can use it, I'll probably have some upgrade for something else that's more useful. They're dead. Open this chest. The final thing. And I guess I go this way. Yes, I do. Still an hour left. God damn, it feels like I've been streaming for fucking forever. It's not actually a very good sign. If a game makes you feel like you've spent a lot of time and you just want to stop the whole time. It really is just kind of that boring. Makes me want to be watching something else, even though I'm speaking to a fucking mic. Usually that helps counteract not watching stuff at the same time, because I'm always watching something as I'm playing a game when I'm actually playing a game. I tend to watch stuff even when I'm working on stuff and not playing a game. Just keep my mind occupied. Otherwise I get too goddamn bored. And stuff here just all fucking respawns. which is annoying. Kill 1,000 cultists! Okay. Well, whatever. There's no arrow telling me where to go, but it says to return, so I guess I'm gonna... Yeah, there's a marker over here, so I gotta go this way. So before I do that, let's actually check items I got. And that's worse. That's worse. Worse, worse, worse. Alright. Be nice if you could give a comparison toggle or just show this stuff all the time over there. It's so stupid that you have to hold that fucking down. And it's worse because there's no health drain. No health regen, but whatever. It's not a whole lot of health regen I have anyways. I'm guessing all this stuff is going to be worse. So far it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's worse. No health drain, less health drain, none of the other stuff. So all that stuff is worse. Before talking to them, deal with the donation shit. Quick trade, confirm. I didn't raise my reputation, another point. It's still at 4, that sucks. What's that? Oh well.
Here
Hello.
are the supplies I promised. They should last you and your people for quite some time.
Person's teeth. You gathered all this with Red Axe's monsters breathing down your neck? I'm impressed. This is more
It's
than I
apparently
dare
only
hope
about a
for.
10-hour game. I think I did
You
4
risk your
hours
life
last
for our
week.
sake, and that counts for something.
Should be about
among
3
my
hours
people.
left.
I am Leonid Gorbachev, and I speak for everyone in this camp when I say I am in your debt.
Hopefully that's accurate.
You and your comrades are welcome here. If there is anything you need, speak to our merchant.
I'm not sure
There
though.
are shrines as well if you seek
So
the
just in
blessings
case,
of
I'm
the
not going to
gods.
stop yet.
In the meantime, I must see to my people. Return to
I'm
me
not
when
gonna
you are
wanna.
ready, and we will speak more about this sorcerer.
Just don't really want to play this now. I want to relax actually, not really do anything. Tired. Just want a quiet day. I mean, hurry the fuck up. Thank you. Still don't know what the hell those things are for. They don't really seem to be used. Oh, hey, what the hell is this candle? To unlock a favor, you must have at least 1 favor point. Oh, I have 21. What the fuck are these for? What do they do? Oh. Okay. So can I just unlock any of them? Or do I have to start at the center here? So way to zoom in. Zoom. Rotate. Okay. What do you mean rotate? You mean move or pan? That's not rotating, you retard. That's panning it around. I don't think you understand what English words mean for rotate. So I think I have to start with this because it's the center and they're all kind of connected to that. What about with these big things? That's a spell, I don't give a shit. What do these little points do? Give health. Damage. Damage. Really? Okay. Fiery Totem. Yeah, it's a spell. It costs 6 skill points. I don't care about doing that, though. It's 5 skill points. 18. 18. They all take skill points. That's a problem with it. All the spells take skill points, but you have a limited number of skill points, and you'll unlock the skill points only as you level up. And as quest rewards, I think. I don't remember. So because these all take skill points, it's like, why the fuck bother? And it doesn't say if it's a passive or not. So I'm guessing some are passive and some aren't. So this isn't. This appears to be a passive. I don't know what it means by while static. I guess while standing still? That would be while idle. Or just while standing still. So it's a weird phrase to say while static. But I don't know if that means while still attacking or if you have to not be attacking. I don't know. Max energy is increased. That could be useful, but it's the third version of it, whatever. And I have to get this, so I'd have to go down this way through all of this. I do have 21 points I can use, which is kind of nice. I don't know how many each takes, unless each one really does only just take one, which means I can fill quite a bit of this out. Max energy increased. I have to go down this way and around. Or I can go this way and around. Maybe. That's an attack. Oh, maybe I can't go down this way and around. It has to be this way. Because this is the second version. This is the first. So even the layout of this, they can't get right. So you have to look at the which one it is. And these also take skill points too. And I don't really have any skill points I can use. So that's annoying. Cooldown time. Duration 20 seconds. I don't think this is passive then. Oh, never mind. It is passive. So basically, if you kill a champion, you automatically get stuff activated. But that's kind of useless because I don't know what champion enemies are. Energy costs and cooldowns are increased. Damage taken is reduced. That's stupid. Damage taken, so 10% reduction. Really? Still 10% reduction, 25% and 25 versus 30 and 30. So it doesn't even increase the damage taken reduction. This does by 5, but the others are the same. That's so dumb. So they're kind of useless. Burning enemies take more magical damage. Well, I'm not using fire anymore, so that's useless. All of these are kind of useless. Like, there's a shitload of damage, but it costs 12 skill points. And it's got a 29-second cooldown. Where's the first version of that? Absorption. Aether Blast Superior. Is that something I gotta unlock? Or is the first one just not in the skill tree and has to be unlocked from some other thing? Or what? Or is this... Oh, it's right down here. Why the fuck is it way the fuck down here? That doesn't even make sense. Whatever. Unlock your first reward from the God skill tree. Okay. Whatever, I could go damage and get this. And I suppose I could do this, but it's got a fucking 29-second cooldown, so I'll probably forget about it. Not use it worth a damn. It takes 6 skill points. It does a lot of damage, so maybe it'll be useful, but it only lasts 2 seconds. Let's see, what tree is this connected to? Looks like it's on the same one. Okay, they should have changed the color of the lines before acquiring it. Just make it contrast better, because it's a pain in the ass tracking what they're connected to. Because it's too similarly colored to the background. Fucking morons, man. This gives more armor. Could be useful going this path, because that means 6% more health. Oh, this also adds energy. What the fuck? Oh, it's because this is here. So if you go over one, it adds them up. So it'll say everything? Yeah. It says everything on the right. When you get to that point. But it's still... That's a spell I just don't care about. So what about passive? That's well static. I don't know if this would be useful worth a damn. Though, because even though I kind of stand still on using that attack, it's just... Or this, I mean. It's just... I don't know if it counts as static. Because I do more and take less. Max energy increase would be useful, but also not really. The Aether Blast. Isn't the second one here? Yeah. Why is that third one here if the second one is way the fuck up here? Let me see. I guess in order to go this path, you have to... No? Because it's not adding up all the... No, this path is closed off. What? That layout, that pathing, it doesn't make sense. Because the second one is here, which suggests you have to get that path before you can get the third one. But the third one is on a different path. So you go this way, you can get the stronger one instead of the weaker one. So why the fuck would you bother going to get the... Whoever designed this is a moron. But god damn it, dude. I don't know what to fucking get. They all suck ass. Just... God damn it. Guess I should just aim for the fucking... this, maybe. But then this one's down here. So I don't know what tree to go for first. How come some of them have a different highlight? That one's darker, this one's light. Do I not have enough to get to this or something? And is it calculating the path over to this? No, because that's also dark, but this isn't. That doesn't make sense. Can I just grab whatever? So let's see. How do I get to the path of... Let's get the passive stuff. So... Path to here. Around... Okay, so this side. Okay, so you press it and it just immediately... Okay then, that's stupid. Then what if I just... What is this? This is one of those passive. Cooldown reduction and maximum health. Armor. And if I go to this, unlocks all of that. So I could go down to this. Probably... No, I only have 3 left. So I could go 1, 2, 3. So I can't get to that. So I don't know why this is darker. It doesn't make any sense. You would think this would be, oh, you can't reach it, it's darker. But it doesn't give an indication why that's darker. Because I can apparently get to this. So I don't know what the fucking point of that being darker is. That's stupid. And apparently something reduced my max health. What the hell reduced my max health? And armor. That doesn't make sense. Nothing in here says reduced. What the hell? Why does it... Oh, never mind. That's because I was hovering over stuff. So I guess if you or deselect it, then that's what you lose. Okay. Whatever. I got 9% more armor, 19% cooldown reduction, 3% more damage, 29% more max health, 8% more energy, and 4% champion damage reduction. Plus, I got a passive skill for reducing damage taken by 15%. Also got a spell I'll not use. 39-second cooldown. Kind of whatever. I'm gonna just see if I can get the passive stuff active somehow. So. So it should be in here somewhere. I'm guessing at the bottom. Collector's Guild, what's this? Oh. This costs no skill points, that's nice. Awesome, okay, so I have some stuff I can use. Some more gold that's useless to me. Because gold, I can't fucking use to buy shit with yet, because I have to unlock it, and I can't use this yet because I have other stuff active. And I don't want to remove this because it gives health regen and energy regen, which is actually very useful. This also gives a lot of health regen, also very useful. So I'm not swapping those out. This is that attack I never use. I could use or swap this out, but I would still need 2 more points, right? Or is that only 10? No, it takes 10. So I could do that. Because I never use this area attack. It's strong, it's just... I kind of just forget about it, because I always use the orb and stuff. So, kind of pointless to keep it. So I guess I'll remove this. And equip that thing. There. Okay, so it disappeared. Now it reappears. So it takes a bit to reappear. So if I attack, and I move around, it's in the bottom left corner, just above the spells, the hotkey bar. And if I use this, move it. Okay, so it is active. It's the one on the right, the third one, the tiny little circle. Apparently the one in the middle also disappears. I don't know what the hell that one is. But apparently I have to be standing still for it as well. While static. Okay, so that's this. So health regen and energy regen while I'm standing still. Alright. That's fine. What's that other one? Is that... It's a different icon. I don't know what that other one is. There's another icon. I'm not sure what it is, though. It doesn't tell me. So, whatever. That's kind of weird. I guess I'm in chapter 2 now. Can I shrink this down? I can't shrink down the chapters. That's kind of dumb. Oh well. It's chapter 2, and I don't know how many chapters there are. I know there was 6, but 5 is DLC. So, I don't know how far it's actually gonna go.
Back already?
Which
You don't waste much time,
possible
do you,
issue?
Elf?
My mission is an urgent
Oh, well.
one. If the Harbinger is in
No
Prague,
big deal.
she must be found.
I really don't care. This might end up being another incomplete on-stream type of a game, just like Inquisitor Martyr was.
Where did you learn such a thing?
Because it's just so damn much of the same of that. The way they do things.
This is
A
Kislev,
slow
witch
rollout,
hunter.
and it's kind of boring.
We get it
and,
with our mother's
yeah.
milk. Every year the Norskins raid us from across the Sea of Claws. Unlike you Southerns, we can't
Graphics
afford
RAM
to be
use is way
ignorant of our
fucking high
foes.
again, too.
Knowledge
fucking insane.
is the first step on the path to corruption.
Damn good thing I have 24 gig.
This has less to do with sorcery and more to do with power. The Harbinger is searching for a new champion to lead the
A little
armies
fucked
of
how little
chaos.
of the thing it's actually utilizing, though. 60%, hovering at 160 to actually 159 to 162 frames per second.
Then she's at the Tower of Skulls.
When I have a 170
That's
cap on
Valkyrie's
it.
stronghold inside the
Oh,
city.
now it's randomly hitting 170. What the hell?
Very well. How do we reach the tower?
Is the amount of text affecting the frame rate?
You don't. Not without an
Dude, what the
army.
shit? It
The
is.
tower is built on the ruins of the old citadel, and it's surrounded by monsters.
My people believe that courage
Dude,
and skill count for more
that's
than
pathetic.
numbers. A small, determined force could slip past Red Axe's minions. You know the city, Leonid Gorchev. There must be a way.
The text of their dialogue is affecting the frame rate that much. It's just text. Why does it?
I don't know. Perhaps.
That's
Let me think on
crazy.
it.
And it's not the dialogue box or the images either. It's actually the text. Because the dialogue box and the images are the same. It's just
In the meantime, there is
when
a
there's more of
favor
that
with
text, the
Basket.
frame rate's lower.
This is outrageous. We don't have time for this.
What is it?
When Uthgrim and his warband
See, same
returned to
dude,
Prague,
but
we had
more
no warning.
text.
They surrounded our camp
Same
in the old
dialogue
town,
box and everything, but
trapping most
lower
of our
frame
people
rate.
inside.
A significant
One of them was my
amount, too.
son,
That's not just like 1 or 2
Katie.
frames, which would still be weird. That's fucking... what the hell, man?
That was more than a month ago.
First time I'm noticing
Surely
this.
They are dead by now.
Because I just looked at I fucking noticed the graphics RAM usage and was like, what the hell?
Some of them might have escaped before it was too late. They could
crazy.
be hiding somewhere in the city. There was a woman named Galina who was
God
keeping
damn.
a journal about life in the camp. If an escape were planned, she
Oh,
would
well.
have written about it.
It's still whatever.
That journal could be anywhere.
Kind of wanted to start
No.
skipping all this
One
shit.
of
I
Red
just don't
Axe's
care.
men has it.
I'm just gonna skip
I
it.
can tell you where he
Just skip. I don't care. I'm just, I don't know. It's too boring to sit through it all. I don't really know what the hell's going on. Again, it's another Warhammer game where they suck at storytelling. Like, they really fucking suck at it. It's just here, stand around and listen. Let them speak to you, or speak at you, not speak to you, the speak at you type of bullshit, instead of seeing the story unfold. You just stand there and listen. Like, okay, if you want to do that, just go listen to a fucking audiobook or something, dude. Come on. This is a game. Make it more fucking enjoyable. Not just standing around all the goddamn time. There are the right ways of telling story and the wrong way of telling story. Like, Half-Life, the reason people say Half-Life is great at storytelling isn't because it's actually good at storytelling. It's because it's just... it realizes if you want the fucking story, you gotta make sure you don't really have a whole lot of interruptions. You just go through the story, and the story is what you're doing. There are very few interruptions in that game where you just stand around and don't do anything. It's mostly just, okay, stuff is happening as you're going through. And if you look at it that way, it's like, okay, so this is just basic fucking gameplay first type of stuff. And even as much as I got pissed and hated Doom Eternal because of the fucking unfair spawn points of enemies and the bullshit balance of it, it in the first Doom, and even the original series, like the storytelling, all that technically is better. Because it's just like, the story is what you're doing, and just, you're very rarely stopping. It's also something about the Zelda games that are good. I never played the Switch ones, and probably never fucking will. Although I would like to have the Link's Awakening remake. Because I played Link's Awakening on original Game Boy. I actually had it on original Game Boy. It was fucking amazing, and I miss it. And I like the way the remake looks. I would actually like to get that on emulator on my computer, so I can run it at a more consistent frame rate, because apparently its frame rate drops a bit sometimes. And something I noticed when seeing one of my nieces play some of it, because I bought it for them a year or two ago. I don't remember when. I think it was a year ago or something. I think it was last Christmas. I don't fucking remember. I bought it for them at some point. I don't think they've really been playing it, though. Apparently they never really used the Switch for some reason. Even though they like Mario Kart, they have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on there, because that was the first one I bought for them. Because they got their Switch from when my older brother died. So it was his. I got it, and I cleared all the data off of it and stuff. So basically a factory reset. Then I went out and I bought them Mario Kart 8. Then since then I also got them Link's Awakening remake and one of the Harvest Moon games. And I don't know how much of it they've been playing, if really at all. But they also didn't really grow up playing a lot of games. Like, they had some shitty little games, but whatever. They now have phones. My mom actually has parental controls on those, though, so she monitors everything they do, like you're supposed to do as a fucking parent. She's technically a legal guardian. So she is technically parent because of legal guardian. So she actually does the correct parenting thing instead of the fucking government bullshit that's going on. That's just not about kids at all. It's just about ways of trying to fucking control people and propagandize them, brainwash them, and spy on them, and control them, all the fascist bullshit that's going on. But, yeah, so they now have phones, and I think they're using their phones for some stuff. They don't seem too into it, but every once in a while I've heard, like, if you don't get off your phone, I'm gonna shut it off, because she can actually shut their phones off and make it so they can't do anything if they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And she sets time limits on them and stuff as well. So the controls are out there for shit like that already. And she utilizes it. But even when they aren't doing that, one of them at least, it's probably both of them, they tend to read a lot. So one of them I did see when I was last over there. She had a drawer. At least, I think it was a drawer. May have been more than one drawer. I remember at least one drawer full of just books that she's read. It's not digital stuff either. It's actually physical books. And I did buy each of them a book for Christmas at one point. So they do both like to read a lot. But that seems to be what keeps their attention more, probably, so I don't think they're actually playing the Switch a lot, but I don't know. I gotta figure that out at some point, because their birthdays are coming up soon. Although I'm actually planning on getting them the first season of Mob Psycho 100, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna like that. Let's just skip this, I don't give a shit. Skip all the story stuff from now on. Try and speed through this, because there's too goddamn much of it. And I don't know what the hell is going on, so I don't give a shit. Oh, this is timed. Okay. That's stupid. Gotta kill everything in my fucking path and get there in time. You're dead. Let's use this. Because that'll fuck him up nice and fast. Awesome. Hooray. And just ignore them. Fuck it. I can run around to let them all catch up. Who cares? Don't know where this dude is. Oh shit. There's a big dude here. I guess I gotta deal with him now. Oh well. A bunch of them, which means I can get a lot of healing because of this attack. The orb thing. So they can't really do shit to me when there's a bunch of them here. There, you're dead. Take that stuff. That thing exploded. That's nice to know. I don't even know where I'm going. It doesn't tell me where the guy is, so I guess just run around and ignore everything. As much as I can. Oh, no, I got trapped. Another orb. And then I can run. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Possible I'm going the wrong way. It doesn't tell me. There's no arrow. It could be anywhere. That's dumb. What does this do? Oh, right. That's that sword attack I never used. That's right. I forgot. Whatever. Let's take these orbs and activate. Oh, I can't activate it yet. I need one more. Because I can activate it later. Ignore them. Keep going. Oh, I guess I gotta go here. You skip. Don't care. Kill the cultists. Okay. Good, I found them. Now the little orb and just kill these fuckers. Let's kill this fucker throwing shit at me, maybe. Oh, never mind. Kill these first. He's got more health than I was expecting. It's gonna explode, right? Yeah, it explodes. So I had to move. That'll explode. It's gotta move. Pick stuff up. They're not really a threat. Worth a damn. Because I can easily heal. Another orb. He's almost dead. And he's dead.
I'll take this back to go.
Skip, don't care. Okay. Now I get to explore the rest of the place before I leave, I guess. Alright. No big deal. Oh, now there's an arrow. Well, there was an arrow. Oh. Yeah, there's an arrow. There was. I mean, there's the door there. That's why the arrow disappeared. But there was an arrow. Now that it's back. Now it's gone. Telling me where to go. So, okay. So I'm not going to leave yet. I'm actually going to explore the rest of the place. So backtrack through the paths I didn't go. As I was looking for that dude, and it's a good thing I went this path instead of the other one. Go pick up the other stuff I missed. And kill all the enemies I ran by. Get as much of the experience as possible. Since I also have that experience boost thing active. Enemies, hello! Oh, look, I leveled up. Awesome. I should probably check stuff. Oh, Fire Breath mastered. Because I don't have to bother checking stuff. Although I did get some items after killing that dude, so Maybe I should check that, but I doubt it's going to be much of a difference. Why am I doing that? I was shooting the wrong way. Kill you! You're dead, goody. Continue on. First time I looked at the chat in probably an hour because I kind of fucking forgot about it. No one said anything though. I don't think anyone's actually joined this stream. No big deal. Just means I'm talking to myself. At least I'm recording the video of it. So it's gonna be kind of like a playthrough. I'm just talking to myself, which, whatever. Nothing new. It still does give me something to do. It's just that this time it's really boring. Usually, the games I stream aren't really all that boring. It's something more enjoyable. It's just the Warhammer games just aren't really all that great. I don't know why people like them so goddamn much. I have no respect for them. It's just... the first one I ever played was Vermintide, because like, I guess I can give this a shot, but it sucked ass. Ugly game too, if I remember right. Then I got then I got Space Marine 2 when I got my graphics card, and was like, oh, this is actually decent. I guess I should try some of the others. And I got a bunch of others, including this one from Humble Bundle. And now it's just kind of, yeah, looks like Space Marine 2 so far might be their best one, and it has problems of its own. So, I don't know. We'll see. I think there's still 2 more for me to go through that I have, because I'm not going through Vermintide 2 on stream. I do have that. That's also something I got from the Humble Bundle, but playing that in my own time. Just because the first one sucked ass, and there's no goddamn way I'm going through that on stream. And if I ever go through 2 on stream, then I'll have to go through the first one on stream, because that's just the way I do things. And I really don't want to fucking bother with it. Oh well. I gotta start actually aiming those attacks in the right direction. It'd be nice if the character would auto-aim towards stuff more consistently, because sometimes it's like he will turn, other times he won't. So if something's targeted like that, he will, then he'll turn, but if they're behind, he won't automatically. It's only if they're in the right direction that targeting seems to function. Otherwise, you gotta turn them yourself. Which, I mean, it'd be nice if it would automatically aim, and then you can change priority by turning. But, oh well. Okay, this area is cleared. I just went in a circle. So I can leave. It's a little boring zone. Oh, what the hell? There's more enemies here for some reason. Where the hell did you guys come from? I already cleared this area. That was dumb. Couldn't shoot the fucking barrel. I had to hit it with a sword. Okay, let's check inventory items real quick. Looks like I got a new helmet, but it's got more health, but lower armor. It's worse. Worse. Because no health and lower armor, and yeah. This gives more health drain. That's nice. And this doesn't give any. How about you? Health regen isn't really a big deal. Not worried about it. It's only 0.5. So this one, technically, is better, because the resistance to damage over time is such a small percentage. And this is even better, because the other stuff, max energy is lower, but who cares? Boots. Okay, that's better. Those are all worse. The ring. No. Damage every time. Health regen. I'd rather have the health drain. Because the other stuff of that ring sucks. No. Those rings all suck. Okay, what about this? Cost reduction. This one's better. Because all I lose is that cost reduction. This gives more damage. Damage over time, max health. Don't care about the damage over time, but whatever. And this gives more damage, but loses all the max health. This loses all the max health as well. Damn it. There. Counterattack damage and cooldown reduction, so those are crap. Okay. Time to leave the area. And I can go sell it. Alright. And just because I don't really have enough time to go through another quest, I'm going to end the stream as soon as I get down over there and turn the stuff in. Kill them. Grab me a little snack when I'm done too. Just because I wanna. And I can. I have stuff in the fridge. So, made some banana bread again. Took one out of the freezer and let it thaw out. So, because I ended up, the bread loaf pans were really cheap. It's under $5 for a single glass one, so I got another. So now I have 3 of those, and I can actually make 3 loaves instead of having some overflow as they heat up. Which is what was happening when I was only using 2 of them. Donation. Quick trade. Confirm. Yes. And put stuff in storage. Okay. Back to you. Skip. Don't care. Quest rewards. Reward. Experience. Okay. Money. A ring. Then they just disappear. Okay. Good to know. Don't know where they went. But whatever. Health drain. Awesome. Versus... So this is 13 health drain. It gives health. This is only health drain, but 16. I'm actually going to put it over this one instead. Just because this is only the 16 health drain, and I'd rather have that 276 health being kept. It's not a huge difference either. Like, only a 3 for the health drain. So, go and get rid of this ring real quick. And confirm. Okay, and the next quest is right there. So I'll be doing that next week. Alright, return to main menu. And quit game. Yeah, so far the game's getting kind of boring again. Just like Inquisitor Martyr did. Just another one where it's like, okay, fine, whatever. If I'm watching something, then maybe it's something that I can waste my time with, but it's something that's, I don't know, they kind of fucked it up in a way to where you just kind of just get tired of it, because it really is just go back and forth stage to stage thing, where you go into a stage, do a thing, you then return, and you turn it in. Instead of being more open where you can do multiple things and go back and forth and bounce around and stuff. Like the fluid nature of Grim Dawn and its quest layout is so much better. Because you can find quests out in the world as you're exploring, and you have this main quest you do, and then you can all these other quests that you can do as you're exploring, and you're leveling up, and you actually get to apply skill points better, and just you can teleport back and forth however you want. It's yeah, this one though, not so good. So whatever. I don't think anyone stopped by, but if you did, thanks for stopping by. If anyone actually watches on YouTube, thanks for watching, and I will be continuing next week or some other time. Probably next week. Until then, bye for now.